Network.com and on Fremont Eagles Football.com. I'm Trent Lewis, filling in for Drew Kiespert and John Bruni. They are out of town this weekend. And joining me is my old cohort, Dennis Carey. Thanks for joining us, Dennis. Back here at Prairie Heights.
Man, this is fun. This is going to be a great NECC matchup tonight, Trent. It's exciting to see Fremont and Prairie Heights. Homecoming night for Prairie Heights, so a lot of people here, a lot of fanfare, a lot of things going on. Fremont usually brings a good crowd. I think we're going to have a great game for tonight.
Yeah, the two guys are out of town. Actually, John's brother, James, is getting married this weekend. And they're out of town for that. It's 2 and 3 teams, and the first 3 weeks of county rivalries happening with Fremont and Prairie Heights. And Prairie Heights coming off a 32-7 loss to Woodland, and Fremont back-to-back wins against Central Noble and Southern Wells in a thriller double overtime 2 weeks ago at home, and they've been fortunate to have most of their games at home so far this week. So Prairie Heights homecoming, and we're going to bring in Andy Arndt, former Fremont high school teacher and now assistant principal at Prairie Heights. Andy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, and appreciate all the efforts and all the work you guys do with this. I think it's a really neat thing for the kids and a good experience for them to be able to watch themselves in a TV setting online. So I appreciate you having me here.
All right, thanks, Andy. Can you get some perspective? Now you used to be a Fremont guy, now you're a Prairie Heights guy, and the first time that they're matching up here.
The $1,000,000 question, or maybe not that quite that expensive. Always a Fremont Eagle, graduate of there, played football for them. Always will be. But tonight I'm rooting for the Prairie Heights Panthers. It's my new school, and I'm excited to see this and have the opportunity to be a part of something that is this special in a county rivalry as such.
Of course, you got a lot of great friends over at Fremont, and I'm sure maybe some ribbing during the week going back and forth. So that must have been interesting.
There was some, more than I expected, But yeah. One thing that he has talked to me about is instilling a winning attitude, taking over. There was a lot of struggles in the past. They have a nice group of seniors, and one thing that Coach Royer was trying to establish was let's be competitive. And so they were competitive and have become more competitive. Now it's let's go beyond being competitive and let's be a winning football team. And winning tonight would put them at 3 and 3 and get them on that right track to do that. That's really what he's trying to instill in the guys.
And so far they 2 and 3. They played some of the usual conference opponents really well, especially Lakeland, who had a team they struggled with.
They did. Lakeland just wore them down in the end. Woodland was really physical and strong. Had a big win against Fairfield, though. That's obviously huge. 2 and 3. They have 16 seniors. Their leadership is obviously there because of that. And guys that have had success throughout the middle school era and all the way up into now. So the seniors are really what carry this team and carry this team forward. Offensively, you're going to see a lot of different packages. You're going to see a lot of different looks. Coach Royer boasts having near 100 plays to choose from.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and that's quite a bit for a high school team. Defensively, you're looking at 4-man fronts with different stunt packages from there. So you'll see a variety of things, and he'll mix it up from there. And it really makes the team hard to scout, makes the team hard to get ready and get prepared for. So that's kind of just a look at a little bit of a look at their schemes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Andy, for the perspective. And okay. Go ahead.
Just kind of one point of interest. There's kind of a neat story on the sideline tonight. One kid has decided to, and actually he had the number was passed down to him by a senior that has a medical condition that doesn't allow him to play anymore. Caston Everidge will be wearing Derek Mills' jersey tonight, number 44. He's actually, 44, and he's playing in honor of him, not only tonight but for the rest of the year. So that's kind of an interesting story, and kind of a side story to take note of. A neat thing, a neat sign of character, a nice showing. So.
All right, Andy, thanks for your perspective, and thanks for joining us, and enjoy homecoming.
Hey, appreciate it. Hope the game's great, but hope the black team gets it done tonight.
All right, that's Andy Arndt, assistant principal at Prairie Heights, and 8-year teacher over at Fremont too. So some interesting perspective from him, and the similar colors, and now we can get the perspective from Fremont with Dennis Carey, who's been not in the broadcast booth, but he's been a parent in the bleachers observing these Fremont Eagles. So tell us a little bit about Fremont, Dennis.
Yeah, Fremont's 2-3 right now on the season, Trent, and started out with the big dogs in the NECC. Started off with Busco, then they go to Lakeland, then they have Fairfield. So they have a kind of a tough start every year because of the schedule. But now, recently with a big win over Southern Wells, where they actually came back in overtime, double overtime victory to get them on the winning track, and then a win again last week. But what you're going to like about this, Fremont Eagles team is the offense. I mean, they're led by an absolute all-star, Nate Beatty. Number 11 is currently number 5 in the state, regardless of class. I mean the 5As, the 4As, regardless of class, he is number 5 in this state of Indiana right now. So, he's looking good. And then the top passer in the NECC is going to be here tonight. On the Fremont side, Caleb is also the top passer in the NECC. So this is a lot of fun to watch these guys get wound up because Caleb Hayes will throw the ball all over the place. So, again, it is going to be an exciting game with a lot of offense. I'm expecting a high-scoring game here. Most of these kids go both ways for Fremont, and I think most of these seniors go both ways for Prairie Heights, which, again, when you get into a game like this, a lot of emotion for homecoming. That's eventually going to wear off, and we'll see which team wears out first.
All right, thanks for your perspective. That is the McClatcher pregame, and that is kicked off by Fremont. Prairie Heights gets it number 8, and spinning around and brought down by, looks like Brock was number 24 for Fremont, brings him down. Zach Rabel. Not a lot of yardage, but good field position. And one thing we didn't really talk about, Dennis, whether or not it be a factor, we have a beautiful night in late September. It has been in the 70s, mid-70s all day, and it's about 72 as we kick off here.
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful night for a football game. Prairie Heights has revamped their facilities over here. It just looks fantastic. And like I said, homecoming night, again, they go right to the sweep. 2 flags on the play. This is something that we expect to see on a regular basis tonight. Prairie Heights runs the sweep on a regular basis, but Fremont was ready for it on this particular play.
That Caston Everidge, who's wearing that number 44 that Andy Arndt talked about. And now let's talk a little bit about Prairie Heights offense, led by the quarterback, Kyler West, number 5, a senior. And we're seeing a lot of Bobby Bloom and Joey Berry. They're accounting for 555 yards on the ground, and they're averaging 8 yards a carry. Joey Berry is, and Bobby Bloom averaging almost 10 yards per carry. So watch out for number 20 and number 11. Kyler West under center. 1st and 20 has penalty. That is Bobby Bloom with the carry. And he's still on his feet. And brought down by number 3.
Number 3, Hunter Liskowyak gets in. Logan Peel also in there, number 64 from the defensive line. And the linebackers are very, very active with Fremont. We got both Brock Baker and Brad Owen. Both of them are going to be very, very active tonight in the inside. So it's going to be an exciting time to watch them.
Now Prairie Heights, even though they run the ball well, they are a throwing team, and we got trips to the left, 4 wide receiver set. And it looks like wide receiver screamed to the outside to Bloom, breaking to the outside, but Brock Baker brings him down at the 30-yard line.
Brock Baker, leading tackler for this Fremont team and one of the top tacklers in this NECC right now. He is having an incredible year on both sides of the ball. His defensive presence is doing really well here. But, Trent, as I look out here, I do not see Brad Owen, one of their starting linebackers.
All right, we'll have to check into that. So a 4-yard pass play brings up 3rd down and 10. 10:26 left here in the first quarter. Back to pass. West looking down the middle. Pump fakes. Rolling to his left. Throws underneath. And an incomplete pass. And Prairie Heights 3 and out. And they will punt to Fremont. So the Eagles got to be happy with that. Maybe we might be sit out. And the radio they get sandwiches and we do not. And for Prairie Heights, Corey Johnson back deep. And a snap. And left-footed kicker and Beatty back deep. He's not going to mess with it. He was back at the 30 and it falls down to the 35-yard line. And now Fremont will get in. We got to thank McClatcher for posting the pregame.
If you trust your heating and cooling needs to the best name in the business, call 665-8880 for McClatcher's, the unbeatables in heating and cooling. 665-8880.
Welcome back. 10 minutes and 9 seconds left here in their first quarter. That penalty just really hurt them because put him back 10 yards, unable to do anything. Now we've got Caleb Hayes in the shotgun. Hand off to Baker up the middle with the fullback dive, and number 44, Caston Everidge, along with number 60 for Prairie Heights. Ryder Moore brings him down. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just went with a standard trap play, and Fremont stays in between the tackles most of the night. Few pitches, but most of the time they're going to try to run right there through right between the tackles.
Hurry up offense. Caleb Hayes back to Nate Beatty, who we talked a lot about here earlier, and no yardage on the first 2 runs for Fremont. But the hurry up, fast-paced offense, Fremont has 8 yards to go on 3rd down and 8. On defense, stepping up here, they've watched a lot of tape of Fremont. They may have been watching on our network too a little bit. Caleb Hayes going to the outside. He's got Beatty open. Makes the catch at the 45-yard line. Knocked out of bounds at the 35. That's a count for almost 25 yards. Almost about 28-yard pass play, Dennis.
28 yards on the pass play, lining up in that slot position where Nate Beatty is always dangerous. Now in the backfield, lined up at I-back, takes the pitch out, cuts to the right, and a whole host of Prairie Heights defenders there waiting for him. Just trying to get Nate Beatty loose in space here tonight. Looks like he picked up maybe lost a yard on that one, Trent.
Well, a fast-paced offense, and Hayes with a nice floating pass as Beatty is a dual threat. He can catch it, he can run it, he can pretty much do it all. Hand off to Beatty, right up the middle, and stuffed again. And that trap play up the middle not working so far for Fremont, but he did get a couple yards. So it brings up 3rd down and 8. In that middle, a tough defense for Prairie Heights.
Ryder Moore, number 60, is clogging up that line at nose tackle. They got 5 wide. Caleb Hayes drops back. He's got one open. Nice LaRose catches the pass, wearing his number 10 here tonight. Andrew LaRose with the catch, but it looks like they are about 3 yards short.
That is a 6-yard pass play. Caleb Hayes 2 for 2 right now for 32 yards, and it's 4th and 3. Yep, they're going to go for it. 5 wide receivers, and let's see what Hayes can do here. He's looking down the middle to the left, and got a receiver, and trying to get to Baker. Incomplete, a little bit high. Baker can't come up with it. But Fremont gets a huge pass play, but they're stuffed here on the 29-yard line. And Prairie Heights in black tonight with red letters, and Fremont in white with black letters. So similar colors as always. It's homecoming night, and Fremont's got to look pretty good in that possession, though, even though they weren't able to get a second first down.
Yeah, they're looking good, going 5 wide, and Caleb Hayes airing it out tonight for the Fremont Eagles, and just a little away from Brock Baker on that. Now they come with a run straight up the middle for Prairie Heights. Host of Fremont Eagles in on that tackle.
Tylen Stainer with a nice carry. About 5 yards on that run play. 2nd down and 5. No first downs yet. Fremont with only one so far. Only one penalty. I formation with Bloom in the backfield. And Bloom right up the middle. Goes to the right a little bit between the tackle and the guard. So that's about a 4-yard carry. Bloom, 2 carries for 10 yards. As we're here live on the internet on FremontEaglesFootball.com, 101LakesNetwork.com. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Sanborn's, iPart Sky, Mitchell's Menswear, Napa Know-How, Powers Automotive, Terrace Ridge Apartments, Computer Station, and this broadcast is powered by the Computer Station, Mark Chris Motorsports, Everidge Auto, Beams Funeral Home. 3rd down and 1. And the play clock down at 2. Going to have to get it off quickly. They do. And it's a first down. Looks like Stainer with a carry. 5-yard carry. Prairie Heights, first down. Stainer, 6 yards. 2 carries for 11 yards.
Yeah, Jared Elcher and Braxton Baker combined for the tackle on that 3rd and short play that did give Prairie Heights a first down right about the 44-yard line as they're starting to make their way into Fremont territory. Lining up with 1 wide receiver and 3 back set.
Man in motion, and they're going to pitch it out to Bloom, and there's nowhere to go for him, and thrown out of bounds. And looks like Brock Baker knocked him out of bounds, and Bloom's going to lose some yardage. Maybe a yard on the carry. Great pursuit by Fremont D there.
Wow, fans screaming for a late hit over here as they got tangled up going out of bounds. Brock Baker, who's had a couple of penalties on him already for unnecessary roughness, is questionable on that one, but makes the tackle, stops them before they even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going 4 wide. Look at this, 4 wide. Drops back into the pass. He's looking. He's getting rushed. Logan Peel all over him.
Sacked. Peel with a huge sack. Dropped him back almost 11 yards. Logan Peel, that's a huge sack here on that drive. That's a drive killer right there. Peel, but you got to give that to the secondary, who did a good job of covering their guys, and it gave time for Peel to break off his man and make the sack. That is 11-yard sack. It's 3rd down and 22. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. It is 0-0. We're here in Panther country. It's a familiar place for myself. We've got a reunion coming up, Dennis. 20 years tomorrow. Yeah. Back to pass.
Here at Prairie Heights.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the blitz. They're all over him.
Trying to throw it underneath, and it's dropped by Stainer, who was open, but even well short of the first down, and it's 4th down and 22. Yeah, 20 years. It's hard to believe. It's 2013, but way back in 1993. Yeah, I graduated from Prairie Heights. And it used to be back in those days, we looked forward to play Fremont because it was possibly our only way we'd get a victory.
Yeah, times have definitely changed over the last 20 years. We got Nate Beatty going back deep to receive the punt. Ooh, high snap, a lot of pressure off the side of his foot. Looks like it's rolling. He's not going to touch it. Nobody's going to field it. Going to down right about the 30-yard line. But should be a lot of fun. Class reunions are always fun. Hope you have a good time over here. 20 years, wow. You don't look like you're a day over graduation, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're going to be at Lake of the Woods for our reunion, so I'm looking forward to that. I hope to run into some of my classmates here at homecoming tonight, maybe halftime. But back to football action.
Do you still have your varsity jacket? You're going to wear that?
No, I don't. I don't think I ever bought one. I was one of those varsity jackets guys. Pitch out to Beatty. What a spin move. Breaks 2 tackles. Runs into his own man. After some nifty moves. He ran into Cole Applegate. He slammed right into him. That was kind of like a Sanchez play a little bit.
He makes 3 guys miss and gets flattened by his own offensive lineman. But, man, nice effort, on a 2-yard, 3-yard loss here. So let's see. Officially, they have it 2nd and 13. Now they've got trips. 1 receiver to the top of the screen. Trips on the bottom. Going for LaRoe as he guns one incomplete into the grass. Had to keep it low because of the defenders. But a lot of passing here tonight, Trent. I'm a little bit surprised by that, by the Fremont attack. Getting away from that tough defensive line from Prairie Heights.
Yeah, it brings up 3rd down and 13. We're under 4 minutes. We're here at Hubert Klein Field, home of the Prairie Heights Panthers. They got a beautiful new scoreboard. And we got a huge play here, 3rd down and 13. Fremont with trips right. Yeah, like Dennis says, 4 attempts by and right up down the middle, and we got 1st down. Let's see who make the reception.
Yeah. Yep.
Skowiak. 1st down, 14-yard pass play from Caleb Hayes. He's 3 for 5 now. That's a 14-yard pass play. Skowiak with his first catch tonight. And here comes that fast break offense. No, 5 receiver set again. And we've got false start. That's Fremont's first penalty. Fremont has 2 first downs. That's their first penalty. Dead ball foul, so they'll push him back 5 yards. 1st down and 15, and first penalty of the game for Fremont. And, penalties can be drive killers. Back to pass. Caleb Hayes going deep. He's got a receiver. And, whoa. And you could see that speed from Nate Beatty, but I couldn't get underneath it. It was more to the middle of the field, and they probably maybe a more sideline pass would have been more effective there for Beatty.
Yeah, it is a little bit windy tonight, believe it or not. There is a slight breeze out there, but he did air one out there just to test the defense on 1st and 15, too. No longer running on 1st down, but mixing it up a little bit and airing it out on 1st down.
Hayes has most attempts and completes in the conference. Completions back to pass. And there's another flag on the field. He's going to scramble, and he's got some positive yardage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but I'm afraid it might be holding on the offense. We'll see.
Yeah, it looks like the flags in the backfield in the position of holding. I see the coaches asking for a definition of what happened here. So it's kind of interesting because he went to the Fremont side. Chop block on Fremont. That's going to back him up yet again.
That really, really hurts on the second penalty on this penalty. And the chop block, I don't know if that's a 10 or 15-yard penalty. But they're marking it off right at the 38. Should have been the 38. Or they may do it at the spot of the foul, which may be at the 35. So they may go back to the 25 perhaps. Chop block. And they're trying to get that out of football, even at the NFL level. They push them all the way back. Wow. 20. Wow, at the 27-yard line. So that is a 17-yard penalty.
Spot foul. And 15 yards on top of that. That is just shooting themselves in the foot because they've had a couple of nice first downs. But, it's hard to make a first down on, 2nd and 30.
How about that Caston Average taking over his teammate's uniform, middle linebacker, also a racer over at the Speedway.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice thing for him to do. Shows good character, wearing that in honor of his friend.
So now I don't know what the holdup is. There's another official conference going on right now. The ball was at the 37 because it was. He's talking to Ken. Well, Ken might know though.
I can't help you with that one. So now they're going to go back to the other side and actually.
Well, I thought it was at the 37 where the ball was. Okay.
5 too many yards.
Okay, so now they moved it up to. They were at the 23. Now they're at.
So now it's going to be 2nd
Oh, they're 23 now. They were at the 17. So it's second down and 35. 25, sorry. They got it. Okay, second down 25. Back to pass. Pump fake, and looks like he had Brock Baker. Looks like a halfback go there.
Yeah, a little flare route there. They sent Nate Beatty in motion, faked the handoff to him, trying to draw the defense over, and then lob one up top for Brock Baker. But just a little bit, once again, a little bit outside of his fingertips.
Yep, third down and 25, 3 minutes, 17 seconds left. We're live streaming on the internet. Thank you for watching. And if you're not familiar with these voices, this is Trent Lewis and Dennis Carey. Drew Kiesbert and John Bruni are off tonight, off at a wedding, so we're filling in tonight for them. Hope to get some scores from the Angola game and some other ones from the conference. We'll check the Twitter feed at the end of the quarter here. But right now we got third down 25, 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Caleb Hayes back to pass. And we got a screen pass. Number 24 makes a catch, but going nowhere. Prairie Heights makes the tackle. Number 20 brings him down. Where's my Prairie Heights? Bobby Bloom brings him down. So that pass play went for 2 yards. -2.
Minus 2 yards on that one, but it's not a bad idea getting Roble out into the open field where, he is a big-time track star here in the NECC, and if we can get him out in the open, Zach Roble's liable to run one off 40 or 50 yards, but big punt by Nate Beatty, gets it out of bounds right around the 45-yard line.
Let's see where they mark it, though. They're going to mark it at the 46. No, they're going to mark it at the 44. Even though it looks like going out the 40, they got to see where the ball went. So 2:28 left in the first quarter, and just penalties killed them there, Dennis. That's a pretty easy one there.
Yeah, kind of shooting themselves in the foot. They got to be careful. Two, very good teams here, both of them 2-3 on the year, trying to gain some type of advantage in the field possession. And, boy, I tell you, they're giving up field possession fast with this.
That's what happened with Prairie Heights in their first possession. They only have one first down. Fremont with 2 so far. And Bloom right up the middle runs into his own lineman and ends up at the 50-yard line for a 6-yard carry. And Bloom has had some room to maneuver this evening. And, whoa. No, they're saying second down. They're saying second down.
Never mind. They are signaling second down.
And Bloom now. 4 carries for 15 yards for Bloom. And some good first down yardage for Bloom. It's second down and 4. Under 2 minutes left to play. We're all tied up 0-0. No scoring yet. Prairie Heights with 1 first down. Fremont only with 2. And penalties have hurt both teams on the previous drives. Back to pass. West. All kinds of time. Throws it to the sideline. Nobody there. Throws it out of bounds. And we got a flag. It might be a late hit. It looks like, check that number. Austin Maggart may have hit him late. Let's see what the officials say. The quarterback, West, was clapping. Dead ball. It is going to be a personal foul. Roughing the passer. Well, that's going to be on Fremont. What?
Ineligible offset.
Okay. Well, he said...
Offset, replay, second down.
Interesting. Because he pointed towards Prairie Heights being roughing the passer, and that's impossible unless his own...
Personal foul
on Fremont. So they're just going to redo the play. So it looks like offsetting penalties. Fremont may have took advantage there. Just got to be careful when you're got to make sure you hit the quarterback. But it's almost like a 1-2 after he throws it. You got to almost have 2 seconds to hit him.
Yeah, again, being aggressive is good, but being too aggressive is bad. So we got to stay smart here and avoid any of these costly penalties.
Second down and 4. Hand off to Bloom up the middle. It's a first down, and he's still trucking. And he got about another 6 yards, and Bloom with 5 carries now for 23 yards. 5 carries for 23 yards, so he's getting about 5 yards a carry so far, Dennis.
Running right out of the I formation.
The excitement is building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital.
Running out of the I formation most of the night here, going with that power I. Bloom is having a nice game so far, 23 yards in the first quarter. Here's the pitch play. Getting a block off there. Brock Baker all over him. And B. Rock has got him. Looks like he picks up about 3, maybe 4. 2nd and 6, looks like.
6 carries, 26 yards now from Bloom. We're under a minute left to play. It's 0-0. Prairie Heights at home against Fremont. They're driving. It's the first time they crossed the 50. And they picked up their second first down. So now both teams with 2 first downs. That's handoff to Bloom. And he is just finding his way through that interior defense of Fremont at close to a first down, another 5 yards. Yeah, moving his feet. That's probably the last play of this first quarter. And we'll step aside. Thank you for watching Fremont Eagles High School Football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20, online, 101lakesnetwork.com, FremontEaglesFootball.com. FremontEaglesFootball.com, excuse me. It's 0-0 at the end of one. We'll be right back.
Doesn't your house deserve a makeover? Time to go to Sanborn's. Sanborn's has a wide selection of flooring, furniture, bedding, living room, and accessories. You can shop comfortably under our beautiful 24,000 square feet of showroom. Mull over our dining room or bedroom sets. Take a rest in one of our therapeutic chairs. Lay down on one of our mattresses. All here at Sanborn's. Sanborn's also has appliances, refrigerators, stovetops, washers, and dryers. Our patio furniture will look great on your porch. For over 42 years, Sanborn's has been a family-owned business. Sanborn's, for your home.
Highlights for the Heritage Festival or Antique Tractor Pull, Children's Pedal Tractor.
So let's see if Brad Owen can come in and make a difference. We okay to go? All right, starting the second quarter now. Still 0-0 here at Hubert Klein Field. Prairie Heights in black. Fremont in their road white. Ready to go. I see Brad Owen is checked in, number 50, linebacker. Sweep to his side. Brad Owen sizing him up. Out of bounds. Boy, I don't know. I think that's short of the first down. Oh, and a late penalty. Yeah, looks like they looks like a late hit over here. Going to be a personal foul again. Fremont just shooting themselves in the foot here in this first half.
Yeah, I think it's hard to stop once you get that momentum. But they just got to recognize where it is. So a 35-yard line, and they're going to mark it to. They're going to put them in the red zone, perhaps. Yep, right at the 20-yard line. So it's a 15-yard penalty. It's the third penalty for Fremont. 3 penalties for 35 or 37 yards as we start here the second quarter. It's 0-0. So, Dennis, you said the linebacker is back. Do you see him in now?
Yeah, Brad Owen, number 50, is in, playing in his middle linebacker spot. Here he comes into the outside, bouncing outside. Oh, yeah, nice tackle there. Leskowiak rides him out, but not before he picked up about 5 or 6 yards. Again, bouncing outside, running the power inside. Out of the I formation, just back and forth, nice and steady. Nothing, really no big plays here for the Prairie Heights guys.
Yeah, they've got 2 pass attempts for nothing. It's been all Bobby Bloom here on this. But they've given him 3 first downs. I'll check that 4 first downs. Whoa, number 5, he's going way outside and he loses yardage all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's Kyler West, the quarterback. That's another flag call. That's interesting, as they just rode him out of bounds. It looked like a pretty clean play. West is holding his left arm. He's kind of favoring that left arm. I'm not sure if that was a late hit or. They should pick it up. Or maybe a sportsmanlike conduct. Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct on Fremont. And it looked like he may have stood over him or showed him up a little bit. So that's another dumb penalty for Fremont because they pushed him all the way back to the 20-yard line, Dennis. And now they're going to get the ball to 10, so they're in the goal line. But it's 2nd down and 1 now.
And they get the down back too, so now it's 2nd down again.
It would have been.
They go from which would have been 3rd and 10 to now 2nd and 1.
To pitch out to Bloom. What a tackle!
All over him. Laskowiak coming in hard from his cornerback position on a little cornerback blitz. As soon as he sees pitch, he's coming hard.
That was sound tackling right there, Laskowiak, the cornerback. He's a little guy too, and I like to see the tenacity. Him running in there and getting a big, huge tackle for Fremont. 3rd down and 3. I got to give a shout out to the guys if they're listening, John and Drew. It has been a slobberknocker.
It has been a great first half of football here. Big defensive stand needed. 3rd and 5. Hands off to Bloom. He's got opening on the outside. Beatty takes him out at about the 2-yard line, but not before he picks up a Prairie Heights first down.
That's excellent blocking by the offensive line for Prairie Heights because he was able to basically not even be touched till about close to the goal line, about the 3-yard line, and Beatty a great job at the shoulder, hit him out of bounds. 4 first downs on this drive for Prairie Heights, and they've just been running the ball. It's been the Bobby Bloom show. That line did a great job there. So now it's a 1st down and goal for Prairie Heights. Both teams 2 and 3 looking to go. Oh, yeah. So that was about a 11-yard carry. Bloom going to get it. And he got a touchdown from 3 yards out for 10:45.
Yeah, easy score there for Prairie Heights from the 3-yard line. Just right over tackle. Just power formation. Challenging Fremont to stop them. 10:45 in the first points of the game in the 2nd quarter. Prairie Heights is up 6-0. Looks like they're going to kick the extra point. Corey Johnson to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, and it's good. 7-0.
Yeah, Johnson has a great leg. 7-0. Prairie Heights leading Fremont. We'll be right back. You're watching Fremont High School Football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20, online at 101lakesnetwork.com, FremontEaglesFootball.com.
No belts at the hose, not X and O's. I do owe 2 senses, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do.
49 yards rushing. Right.
Personal foul penalty.
Welcome back, folks. Prairie Heights takes the first lead of the game, 7-0. But as Dennis was pointing out, there was a ton of penalties there for Fremont, and the big one was, well, actually there was 2 here. The personal foul, and they got lucky on another one where they were offsetting penalties, but they had a personal foul, then unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So there was 2 that actually counted, and one was, here's the kickoff by Johnson, and we got Nate Beatty back deep, but offsides.
Offsides, but man, he's got a nice leg. Johnson booted that one all the way down to about the 10-yard line. So now we're going to back him up and give him another shot here. little bit of a breeze here, Trent. I think it's kind of going from left to right on your television screen, and this is going to help him in his kicking here. So I think Fremont will be heading into the win on the way back, but always dangerous. Nate Beatty is back there, returned one against West Noble last week, took one to the house. So I'd like to see him get his hands on this one. Great return guy. Let's see if they're going to kick to him or not. There's the kick. Squib kick. Goes down. Lasqualiak's got it. Oh, and he's got a hole. He's got a seam. He jumps over a guy all the way out to the 47-yard line. Hunter.
Lasqualiak, big offensive play there on the special teams, all the way down to the 45-yard line. And now Fremont in business now. Offensively, they had the same kind of trouble. They had 2 penalties of their own, so the past 2 drives haven't the offense and defense struggling with the penalties. But if they can get that corrected, get a drive together and try to tie this game up. Caleb Hayes in the shotgun. Brock Baker in the backfield, trying to throw underneath. Pump fakes. He's scrambling. Goes to his right side, and he's going to be brought down probably for a sack, a loss of 1. But that was a good job by Caleb Hayes. Just probably should have thrown it away, but kept it on his feet, but lost a yard. And let's see, number 51 with the sack for Prairie Heights.
Double covered Nate Beatty on that one. He was looking for a slant play to his little buddy Nate Beatty. Mr. Excitement trying to get him the ball in space, and they double covered him.
Hayes hands out to Brock Baker. Baker breaks a tackle, gets to the sideline. Nice gain for Brock Baker. So about a 5-yard carry. It's Brock's first carry of the game.
Yeah, he's got a nice position inside of Prairie Heights territory here, down to about the 48-yard line. 3rd and 4 is what they've officially marked it at on the scoreboard as they line up 3 wides. Baker in the backfield. Oh, boy. Off of LaRose, hard off of his shoulder, almost intercepted on the tip.
Yeah, that was right. It hit him right in the shoulder pad. He got to come up with that. LaRose had to, but unable to make the catch. Yeah, it was a beautiful pass. But with 4th down and 4, you think Fremont's probably going to go for it here. And they are going to go for it. And Hayes, all by himself, no backs, 5 receivers set. Caleb Hayes in the shotgun, sitting back at the 48-yard line. Back to pass, looking to the sidelines. Got Beatty, makes a catch. First down, Fremont. And we've got a flag down on the field, but Fremont got a first down. Let's see. It looks like he pointed towards Prairie Heights. And looks like Fremont going to be at the 39-yard line. Oh, no. It's on Fremont. What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't know. It looks like he's pointing towards Fremont now, which is surprising. What is this? Illegal touching? That's a loss of down. It's illegal substitution? Whoa. So the first down's negated, and actually Prairie Heights gets the ball back at the 40, and they get the penalty, so they get 5 more yards. Or they declined it, so it's going to be.
I'm not even sure what that was. I think he called illegal touching, which generally substitution, illegal substitution. Yeah, I thought they would have called that before they snapped the ball. Too many minutes.
I really don't know that rule. So, but they get 5 more yards, and the bad thing for Fremont's a loss of down, so it's a huge penalty because it gave them. Looks like it gave them a first down.
Down with a penalty again, shooting themselves in the foot.
That is 5 penalties for Fremont. That is no bigger than that one right there. Back to pass. Throws it underneath, and it is caught by Corey Johnson.
The kicker goes out. Catches one.
That is about a 17-yard pass play.
That's enough for a Panther.
And Prairie Heights now racking up the first down. That's 6 or 7 first downs. Bobby Bloom with almost 50 yards rushing, but the first pass play for Prairie Heights by Kyler West. Second completion. So let's give him 18 on the Corey Johnson. Bloom going to the sideline. Why are they doing that? Laskowiak again, who's way out of bounds, and he throws him down for another 15-yard penalty. So undisciplined Fremont playing right now.
Yeah, that's, what is that, 6 or 7 on the night, and we're only in the first half. 8:52 left in this ball game. Prairie Heights' biggest play thus far is a pass play that they just hit Corey Johnson on. Other than that, their biggest plays have been on the Fremont Eagles penalties. Penalty after penalty after penalty here. That is the story tonight. I know you're amped up. I know you want this game, but, man, you got to play smarter than that.
And it looks like Fremont take a timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching Fremont High School Football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20, online at 101lakesnetwork.com, FremontEaglesFootball.com.
Hi, I'm John Thornton from the Beams Funeral Home in Fremont, Indiana, and we're proud to help support the Steuben County Athletics on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
Hey, we just got a tweet from, was that at Chad Workman? Hey, sorry about that. We hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that, Chad. Thanks for watching. 8:52 left, and yeah, we probably won't run ads during plays again. West throws it back to Bloom. Bloom sets the edge, but he couldn't go into the pylon, into the end zone, and it's a touchdown from 12 yards out. Bobby Bloom scores a touchdown from 12 yards out. It's 13-0 Prairie Heights.
8:45 left in this first half. 8:45 left. Boy, coming in hard. Jake Beelum had a chance at him. Missed him right around the 10, 15-yard line. And he was off to the races after that. Bobby Bloom is having a big night here. Corey Johnson puts it up. 14-0 on homecoming for Prairie Heights, and they lead 14-0 with 8:45 to left.
Do you have a smashed iPhone or iPad? iParts Guy can fix any cracked iPhone, iPad, or iPod. They sell iPhones, iPads, and so much more. Call Kyle at 260-316-0098. iParts Guy.
Into the future. The excitement is building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, well into the future.
Welcome back. Thanks for watching 101 Lakes Network Channel 20 online, 101lakesnetwork.com, and on FremontEaglesFootball.com. If you're watching live on the internet, thank you for watching. We're here at Prairie Heights High School, and another drive. This one was 48-yard drive, capped off by another Fremont penalty, but Bloom just took it in from 13-yard touchdown. So it's 14-0. Prairie Heights leading. Beatty gets the ball at the 15-yard line, goes to the 20, and trying to make a move and drop down about the 22-yard line. But that timeout by Fremont, I just wonder if the coach is like, come on, we got to play a little bit better than all these penalties and play a little bit more discipline.
Yeah, I think that was a good timeout on his part. Wanted to kind of get his guys together and tell them to settle down a little bit. It's a big game. It's a big night. Just need to keep your heads in the game, play a little bit smarter here. They've already shown they can move the ball on offense. So they're lining up right now with three wideouts, Brock Baker by himself in the pistol formation with Caleb Hayes. Snaps the ball, fakes the handoff, looking for somebody to throw to. Intercepted! Prairie Heights picks it off. He touches his knee down right here. He holds him down at the 43-yard line.
Levi Tuckerman with a big pick there at the 43-yard line, and I guess he had his knee down, so. And he slipped a little bit trying to go forward, which he could have got more positive yards. But they're looking for Skowiak, who was, looks like he was pretty well covered by Tuckerman. Tuckerman made a great play.
Yeah, just kind of hung that one up there for a minute, and it was picked off, and he had a lot of running room. Fortunate that he slipped down there at the 43.
Prairie Heights leading 14-0, 8:30 left in the first half. Pitch out to Bloom to the right side, trying to set the edge, and some great tackling. Brock Baker brings them down, and Brad Owen in there as well. But the cornerback did a good job setting the edge on that sweep to the right side, which has been pretty effective for Bloom so far, and he's lost yardage with Bloom over 70 yards rushing now.
Yeah, he looks like he lost 5 yards on that. Both middle linebackers coming through, B-Rad and B-Rock. Coming up 4 wide. Look at this formation for Prairie Heights, going in the 4 wide in the pistol.
West not under center in the shotgun, back to pass, going deep and going to. Yeah, that was a great pass, right on the money, but just a little bit high for Bloom. So it brings up 3rd down and 13, and this is a big opportunity for Fremont. They need to stop here. As Prairie Heights all the momentum here in the second quarter. It was tied 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Now Prairie Heights with 2 scores here in the second quarter. But really it was that 4th down play, which was one of the crucial plays of the game so far, which ended up being a penalty on Fremont. Kyler West throws it underneath, and he's got a receiver. And it's Levi Tuckerman, and he's gone! Touchdown! So Levi Tuckerman gets the interception, and then 3 plays later takes it to the house from 47 yards out.
Big catch, big play. Pushed off on the tackle. Hunter Leskowiak went high on the tackle and pushed him off with a good stiff arm. He was able to keep it in bounds and tightrope down the sidelines. Prairie Heights with another score here in this second quarter. They've all of a sudden just exploded offensively here in the second quarter. Oh, high snap, really high snap. He's got to come out of the stance. He's looking to go for 2, and he picks easily behind a whole host of blockers over here on the right side. That was not an intended play. That snap was so high he had to stand up to catch it. Turns it into a 2-point conversion. Prairie Heights now up 22-0.
We'll take a timeout. It's 22-0. Prairie Heights on the 47-yard pass play after the interception from Tuckerman, or to Tuckerman. After the interception. Great job by Levi Tuckerman. It's 22-0.
And a general announcement here. The Prairie Heights faculty would appreciate it if you would stay off the new grass seatings that we have around our campus here. So if you were walking around our new grass seatings,
or if you park in your van. All right, here we go, folks. 7 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Coming back out on the field in their traditional home black uniforms. Fremont sends Nate Beatty deep for this kick return. Just an offensive explosion here in this second quarter by the Prairie Heights Panthers, putting up 22 unanswered points all in the second quarter. Kickoff with Corey. He kicks one deep. Beatty goes back to the 1 yard line to pick it up. He's got a little running room, makes a move, gets out to the 20 yard line before he's taken down from behind. But it looked like he had some space there for a minute, and it closed up quickly.
So Dennis, just tell us what happened on that 2-point conversion there.
Well, you know what? The snap went high. He had to come out of his stance. There was no way that Corey had a chance to kick it. So he just did what he could do. He scrambled, looked like he was going to pass. Brought the ball up high. The Fremont defense kind of froze there for a second. That was it. Nate Beatty gets a nice 10-yard pickup right through the middle. Looks like there was a mix-up. They were missing a linebacker there from Prairie Heights.
On Beatty, that's only his third carry. It's 3 carries for 15 yards. But Fremont only with their third first down. Back to Beatty again. He slips down and is going to lose a couple yards.
Linebacker blitz brought him right into the backfield. Didn't have a chance there, so did get him around the ankles and tripped him up. So looks like maybe even a loss of a half a yard.
6:53 counting in the first half. Prairie Heights leading 22-0. Handoff to Beatty up the middle, and he lost the ball. Went flying up in the air. And let's see who got it. Looks like Fremont got it. Wow. And it went backwards a couple yards. It looks like Beatty was going in for the first down. And is he shaking up? No, it's not Beatty.
Looks like Applewood, number 77, the center.
And Applegate is down.
Yep, 77, their starting center. That could be a little bit of difficulty. He's up, he's walking it off. Applegate looks like he's going to the sidelines now, bringing in somebody else to snap the ball. So we're going to watch for this center quarterback exchange here on these next couple of plays if he's out for any length of time.
6:35 left. They've got an injury timeout. The ball's at the 42-yard line. We'll step aside for a commercial break. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20, online at 101lakesnetwork.com and FremontEaglesFootball.com. So, Beatty got what on that? What did he get, like 9, and then fumbled backwards?
First down and then fumbled it backwards.
Where's my pen go?
This one?
Yeah. Welcome back. 6:35 left in the first half. I don't think they call. I think it was an official timeout. Or no, they call. No, I guess Fremont did call a timeout. Nate Beatty goes nowhere, walking backwards. Ryder Moore was in there, but did he get enough forward momentum to get the first down? And he looks short right now. Oh no! He gets a first down. That's a fourth. Wow, so.
Boy, personal foul on Prairie Heights. 6 minutes, 24 seconds. That's a big penalty right there. All the way down. Looks like it's going to go all the way down to about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Fremont lines up. The pistol position again. A little power eye in the backfield.
That's only their second penalty. The first penalty in their first drive. Beatty up the middle with some good yardage. And that's getting a little chippy out there. A little extracurricular happening, but about 6 yards for Beatty. And Fremont improving much on this drive. So that's 2 first downs on this drive, 4 altogether. Under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Hayes, the pitch out to Beatty. Beatty trying to get to the outside. He gets a first down and more. Spin move, and he's close to the sideline, the Fremont sideline, down to the 22-yard line.
Beatty takes a pitch and goes 15 yards off the right side. Fremont's putting a nice little drive together here with 5 minutes and 42 seconds left.
And they're just giving it to him. Said, take us to the end zone. They're hoping. Hand off to Beatty. Beatty up to the left. And some great blocking by the Fremont offensive line, and Beatty with more room to run. And it looks like he got 9 more, close to 10.
Yeah, now that offensive line is starting to take control. They're starting to get there where they're moving their feet, moving the line back 3 or 4 yards, giving Beatty just enough room to squeak through there, and he pops off for another 8 yards.
And no penalties, so that's good news. This time Beatty right up the middle, and another flag. It might be a face mask. Let's see if they give him a yard. Face mask on Prairie Heights. And it's first down and goal. So a great penalty for Prairie Heights, but Fremont will take advantage now. They're now in the red zone, but now in the goal line. It's first and goal at the 7-yard line after the face mask penalty. So that's only the third penalty for Prairie Heights. Hand up the middle to Brock Baker. Caston Everett. Yeah. Caston Everett brings him down. Yeah. May have lost a couple yards there.
Yeah, they're looking like they backed him up just a little bit there, but tried a quick pop play on the inside. Little counter play to Brock Baker. See if he could find any running room on the inside, but it was all bottled up by that Prairie Heights defensive line. Here they go. He's got that power eye, this time to the right side. Caleb Hayes barks out the calls, hands it off again to Brock Baker on the inside. Well, I don't know what they saw on that. Coaches are calling back-to-back plays here to run Brock Baker through the inside after Beatty runs them all the way down the field. I don't know what they're doing.
Baker having a tough time tonight. 4 carries for 3 yards. And we get another timeout by Fremont, and that's our last one. And we'll step aside. Fremont with the timeout. We'll be right back.
Take a 60. And how are we doing on breaks?
When you put in 30-second ads every single match.
It's going to be all right, back here. Herbert Hubert flying field. 22-0, 4:15 left to go here in the second quarter. It is third down and goal for Fremont. They are going right to left on your dial.
Welcome back after the Fremont timeout. Fremont, third and goal. Caleb Hayes looking like an option. He's going to keep it, though. He only got a couple yards. It looks like an option play for Caleb Hayes, and he kept it for 2 yards.
Yeah, he had Beatty out there to pitch to, but the defensive end wouldn't commit. So he rode it as long as he could and then tried to turn it upfield. Picked up a couple of yards, but, this looks like a big fourth down play here. They're getting ready to go.
Fourth down and goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play here. Back to pass. Hayes looking towards the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Fremont. Brock Baker makes the catch. Touchdown. Baker had it long enough, and he fell down. And Baker is down, but it is called a touchdown.
Caleb Hayes drilled him right in the chest with the ball. And, boy, just as he caught the ball, he took a big hit right at the goal line. He was on the inside. They already called it a touchdown, so I hope he's okay. He should be able to shake this off here. But, man, what a nice pass by Caleb Hayes.
Yeah, in the traffic, too, and great job by Baker to hang on to it, and hopefully he's okay. And Prairie Heights and Fremont, both sides taking a knee and have their helmets off as a sign of respect. And we've got the homecoming activities getting ready to start here at halftime, and looks like Baker's still down on the ground. That was a bang-bang play, and Some of the Prairie Heights coaches thought maybe he didn't handle the ball all the way through, but had it long enough as appeared to the referees. And Baker is sitting up, so that's a great sign. He's going to be helped up, and he'll get a good ovation from this Prairie Heights crowd. And Fremont out of timeouts. Prairie Heights with all three. It's 22-6 the score, and it looks like Beatty will be kicking extra point. Does he do the extra points?
No. Let's see. Number 9. Jake Pelham.
Jake Pelham with the extra point. 22-6 is the score.
Yeah, he's a big part of the defense. Brock Baker, we would need him in there playing his linebacker position, one of the top tacklers in the NECC. So we need him on the defensive side as well as the offensive side. So I'm glad to see he's up and moving over there on that sideline.
Beatty holds it. Pelham with the kick. It is good. And with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first half, Fremont on the board, and they're down 22.
Try it. Logan Peel gets the whistle, boots it deep. Yep. Oh, and 32. Rodriguez grabs the ball, picks it up, was able to get a positive return out of it. He's all the way out to the 25-yard line, so not a bad return, all things considered. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left to go, 22-7. But definitely some positive momentum here for the Fremont Eagles. They're looking good. They were able to move the ball offensively, running Beatty through the middle. They found all kinds of room inside. I don't know if that's because of the passing or if because the linemen are starting to get tired.
Yeah, the 80-yard drive, close to an 80-yard drive for them. So West back to he's going to hand it off to Bloom, and Bloom maybe got a yard or two. But yeah, able to run the ball very effectively there with Beatty. And then plus on fourth down, a step up like that on a huge play at Prairie Heights here and delivers a pass. And Baker with a nice catch at the goal line. We'll have to check on his status to see if he's okay.
Yeah, big Adam Dossett with the tackle on that one, senior lineman for Fremont, leading the way and holding down that defensive tackle position in their traditional 3-4 defense. Yeah, Brock Baker is not back in the game. Going for a pass here. Looking for a pass. Nowhere. Nobody even close. Logan Peel chases him down in the backfield. Throws a quick pass out. Hits the grass. Now it leaves them with a third down here. Looks like 3rd and 7. And the clock stops. Kind of a strange call.
Yeah, rollout, which they haven't been able to run left in the first half. Down 22-7. It's 3rd down and 7. For Prairie Heights. West back to pass. Looking. Down the middle. It's got a receiver. Blue makes a catch at the 50-yard line. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Brought down by Braxton Baker. First down. Being out here on this possession. Back into the I formation. Pitch out to Bloom. They're setting the edge. And nice tackle. Hey, Logan Peel. Or isn't Brad Owen around there too? And I think went backwards a little bit was Bloom. But that sweep has worked well for Prairie Heights tonight, but not as effective on that play. Gets to the line of scrimmage. It brings up 2nd down and 10. Clock running under 2 minutes.
Clock running, minute 48 left in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. 3 wide, 4 wide. Boy, I don't know if that looks like a penalty on Fremont or did they get drawn off by a Prairie Heights guy because 3 guys moved.
Looks like Brad Owen jumped. Probably.
Now they got trips to the near side. Looks for a quick screen play. Oh, and very close. Easily broken up that time. Oh, no. Plume took one right in the ankle. I think that's Plume down, and he looks like he's in pain. Bloom.
And 4 receivers for Prairie Heights in black. Takes a snap. Looking to the right, down to the left, to the middle, and it's picked off! Jake Pelham with the interception for the Eagles with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Underthrown.
He must be hurt too. I see him still on the bench over on the Fremont side. So we got 2 key players out here, 1 for each. Nate Beatty up the middle looking for some room and finds nothing as he goes for about a yard. LaRose at the bottom of the screen. Caleb Hayes rolls, doesn't see the defender. Nate Beatty catches it. Nice catch. Oh, he says he's out of bounds.
Didn't put his foot down.
Out of bounds. That was about an 18, 19-yard pickup, but ref was right there. He was on the spot. He was in a great
Beatty, but couldn't get his feet down. 1 minute, 7 seconds. Hayes back to pass. Looking down the middle of the field. He's got Beatty wide open. This time he gets his feet down. Tip-tapped his toes. Got both feet in. Only needs 1 in high school. First down, Fremont. 1 minute and 2 seconds left. About a 15-yard pass play. Hayes going to the left. He's got Beatty just overthrown him. Got too much air under the pass there. 56 seconds. Second down and 10 for Fremont. Homecoming coming up here for Prairie Heights. All the homecoming court and floats are standing by, getting ready with 56 seconds left.
Yeah, Corey Johnson was lined up with him one-on-one out here. You know, looked like a good matchup for Fremont, but Caleb Hayes airmailed that one, got a little too much air under it.
Throw it underneath, and it's caught.
LaRose right in the middle there in the field.
LaRose down to the 45-yard line. 12-yard pass play. And Fremont's out of timeouts.
Trips to the bottom of the screen again.
45 seconds. Quickly throws it to Beatty, and he can't come up with it. Second down and 10 with 42 seconds left. But I don't think that may not have been a bad play. He had a couple defenders in front of him, and they would have to get back up quickly and start the next play.
Yeah, 42 seconds left. Not a bad drop if there is such a thing. But on that one, of course, you know, started to run before he had it in his hands.
Going towards the sideline and almost picked off. Dylan Stainer deflected it, third down and 10. But if Fremont get another first down, it puts them in position to at least try to get a Hail Mary. On a fourth down play, perhaps. But it's third down and 10, 37 seconds left. Caleb Hayes in the shotgun, looking. Pump fakes. Going deep. Skobiak was open, but just out of his reach.
Yeah, no pressure on that one. No pressure at all from the Prairie Heights defense. That offensive line doing a great job protecting him back there. But, man, he really laid out for it, too. Hunter almost picked that one out of the air off the end of his fingertips, just a little bit too far away. 4th and 10 here as they go 4 wide. There goes a blitz, picked up nicely, throws. He's got it. Beatty open. He's got Beatty open for the touchdown.
45-yard touchdown pass from Hayes to Beatty. Right before the end of the half, too. What a play by Beatty. So Fremont back into it.
Boy, they're trying to make this a game here. Boy, I tell you what, he stayed in there, picked up the blitz, and put a nice pass out there over the defense. Caleb really looked good with that play. What a nice pass. Nice catch, good run, and they are back in this game. We're talking about momentum, Trent, and the momentum keeps swinging back and forth. Clearly, going into halftime, momentum is going to be in Fremont's locker room.
Kick is up. And the extra point is good by Jake Bellum with 22 seconds left. It's 22-14 Fremont with 14 consecutive points. And we'll stay right here. We'll have plenty of time for halftime when we come back. But third down, on that third down play, you're just expecting maybe Fremont to try to get the first down. But the great job by the offensive line to give him a lot of time, and they waited for Beatty to cut loose. And with his speed, they just can't allow him to get behind him, and that's what happened. And Beatty takes it to the house for his first touchdown in the game, 22-14.
Yeah, Hunter got behind the defense on that, on the play right before that one. So they came at that same defender, got Beatty behind him, and Caleb was able to hit him over the top. Boy, what a pretty play, what a pretty pass, and nice touchdown play.
And all the scoring here in the second quarter, we were 0-0 to start. Logan Peel going to kick it off for Fremont. Rodriguez picks it up at the 15-yard line to the 20. He's got some room to the 40, close to the 50-yard line. What a run by Rodriguez, and Prairie Heights with 3 timeouts. And another advantage, Dennis. Their kicker has kicked a 37-yard field goal this year.
Wow. Yeah, Corey Jones is kicker, or Corey Johnson, rather, is their kicker. And he does have a leg. If they can get this down, a couple of timeouts in their pocket, 15 seconds left.
Or get a little bit closer, obviously, maybe to the 20 to get in range. And thought it was a reverse. No, it's to Caston Everidge.
Brad Owen with the tackle.
Caston Everidge only with a yard. Welcome back. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Prairie Heights takes a timeout. No yardage there for Caston Everidge. But obviously, penalty's a big story, but we have 2 key injuries from both teams. Brock Baker for Fremont and Bobby Bloom. They might be questionable returning the game. We'll have to check. Bobby Bloom looks on the bench. And what a scoring here in the second quarter. Back to pass, West. Rolling to his right.
Go get him.
Throwing it deep. And, Stainer had it and dropped it. And that's the end of the first half. And what a first half it was. Prairie Heights leading Fremont 22-14. First half thoughts, Dennis?
Yeah, a lot of offense there. Again, 22-14, a lot of points. Kind of interesting the way it's been going, too, with Prairie Heights starts off with 22 unanswered, and Fremont comes back with 14 unanswered. So I think we're going to have a heck of a second half. Weather's holding up. Everything looks good, but we got a couple of injuries that I'm concerned about is Brock Baker, and I see Bobby Plum being walked off the field with a couple of senior buddies of his. Halftime, homecoming.
All right, it's your first half. At the end of first half, Prairie Heights leading Fremont 22-14. We'll step aside and also homecoming activities and more here from Prairie Heights High School.
Trusted Dentistry is comprehensive. Receive a complete oral evaluation and treatment options that work for you. Convenient. Dr. Moore and his highly skilled staff provide all treatments in one location with weekend hours and same-day emergency visits. Comfortable. Have a pain-free experience with conscious sedation in a positive environment. Affordable. With low monthly payment plans, you don't have to wait for care you need right now. Trusted Dentistry. Only at Angola Dental Center.
Here. Welcome back, folks. A freshman float coming by. Looks like a Grease theme. The juniors are next. Stampede the Eagles. Indianapolis float, I guess. It's in the bottom of your screen if you're paying attention.
Final float is the senior.
Senior float. No, that's a sophomore float. Sorry. That's Indianapolis. They're a little bit behind me. Blue's Indianapolis. And there's the seniors, Hollywood, 2013. So, I think I'm liking...
And your winning float.
Here's a winning float.
Is sophomore.
The sophomores. And I just want to go over a scoring summary real quick. And all in the second quarter, started off with a 10:45, a 3-yard touchdown run by Bloom. And then Fremont at the 50-yard line, they were stuffed on a penalty where they lost the ball. They actually got the first down, but the penalty was illegal substitution, and they were able to get the ball back. And then Bloom, after a 15-yard penalty, Bloom takes it in from 18 or 13 yards, making it 14-0. After a Levi Tuckerman interception, 3 plays later, he takes it to the house from 47 yards. They make the 2-point conversion. That makes it 22-0. Fremont takes the ball 70-plus yards, and Hayes connects with Brock Baker from 7 yards out, making it 22-7. And Fremont got the ball back and went another 80 yards, and capped off with Hayes hitting Beatty for 45 yards out, making it 22-14. So Fremont did a great job getting back in this game, and they will get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. And we'll have some more stats and more conversation when we return. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20. And we're online at 101lakesnetwork.com on FremontEaglesFootball.com. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Mark Christ Motorsports has a variety of high-quality used cars. Make your next car purchase a pleasant one at Mark Christ Motorsports.
The excitement is building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, well into the future. The excitement.
Hi, I'm John Thornton from the Beams Funeral Home in Fremont, Indiana, and we're proud to help support the Steuben County Athletics on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
For your home. Doesn't your house deserve a makeover? Time to go to Sanborn's. Sanborn's has a wide selection of flooring, furniture, bedding, living room, and accessories. You can shop comfortably under our beautiful 24,000 square feet of showroom. Mull over our dining room or bedroom sets. Take a rest in one of our therapeutic chairs. Lay down on one of our mattresses. All here at Sanborn's. Sanborn's also has appliances, refrigerators, stovetops, washers, and dryers. Our patio furniture will look great on your porch. For over 42 years, Sanborn's has been a family-owned business. Sanborn's, for your home.
Affordable, carefree senior living has a new name, Terrace Ridge Apartments. Terrace Ridge Apartments is Steuben County's newest 55 and over community and is located within the terraces at Buck Lake. Terrace Ridge has 4 spacious floors with 1 and 2 bedroom floor plans to choose from with all new appliances. All utilities are included with your rental agreement. Enjoy senior living at its best at Terrace Ridge Apartments. Stop in or call for a tour today and see how easy we can make Terrace Ridge your new home.
Open year-round, live entertainment, banquet hall for birthdays and Christmas parties. Great menu with steak, seafood, and Italian cuisine. today at 260-665-8686. Affordable prices at Everidge Auto. Everidge Auto offers no-pressure sales and over 50 cars on the lot. Call Craig today at 260-665-8686. Affordable prices at Everidge Auto. Best One Tire and Auto Care is your full-service auto care provider. Best One Tire and Auto Care does more than rotate your tires and change the oil. They can repair your brakes, fix an electrical issue, or the heating or air conditioning system, and so much more. Our friendly customer service team is ready to assist you and get your vehicle back on the road. Best One Tire and Auto Care is located on North Wayne Street in Angola. Best One Tire and Mark Christ Motorsports has a variety of high-quality used cars. Make your next car purchase a pleasant one at Mark Christ Motorsports. Mark Christ Motorsports has a variety of high-quality used cars. Make your next car purchase a pleasant one at Mark Christ Motorsports.
Yeah. At school, she is the manager for the varsity basketball team.
Not extra basketball. I told you 2 cents.
Be good for us.
Keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook. It's all in my brain.
Just over by Daniel Myers. Daniel is the son of Matt and Myers. At school, he plays football, both track and wrestling. He plays on Daniel's in Maine. Attending college in pursuit of quote.
We actually heard up here in the booth that Lakeland's had a little trouble with
Daniel Myers. The final queen candidate is Allison Young. Allison is the daughter of Alan and Jennifer Young. She enjoys riding horses, hanging out with friends, riding four-wheelers, and drawing. At school, she is a senior class officer, a member of Yearbook, National Honor Society, and the track team. She also participates in the youth group at the Youth Fellowship, New Life Fellowship, and the 4-H Fair.
Well, that's true. The court is being announced out there.
Allison is escorted by Bobby Boone.
That are part of
Bobby is the son of Bob Boone and Carrie Bidwell. He enjoys hanging out with friends, family, and girlfriend Jessie.
The young lady that was his escort.
At school, he plays football, basketball, and baseball.
If we remember, Bloom kind of sprained his ankle.
Going to college and play football, and his favorite quote is, "I've never lost a game. I just ran out of time." Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Bobby Boone. That is your senior sport.
This court is announced, but get that healed up as
To
much
crown
as they
your
can
new king and queen, we'd like to welcome last year's king, Whitney Bland, and last year's queen, Rebecca Fry.
This weekend, the girls
Rebecca is currently the vice president of the FFA State Northern Region who plans to attend the University of St. Francis and major in graphic design. She plans to pursue a career that intertwines her love for art and her passion for agriculture.
Fremont is also
With her degree, she aspires to advocate and advertise for the agricultural industry.
He's now the assistant principal here at Prairie Heights. So
Quentin Bland, currently working full-time at B&J Specialty and part-time making dough at Little Caesars.
Best of luck. Hopefully this can window that.
After many years of school and sports, and finally able to focus on getting ready for
golfer. I'm not big on the wind or the cold, but any chance I get to beat you in the golf course,
he plans on enlisting in the United States Army.
That's been quite often.
Just enjoying the time I have with my family and friends.
The Zollner.
He's so glad he's able to come back and watch the Friday night football.
Match this weekend. Tomorrow
So
they
let's
play
go Panthers.
Lake James.
Quentin Bland.
So a format of 12 players for each golf course, and then Sunday they
And
go
now
to
for your
Zollner
2013
to see
homecoming
who comes out on
queen
top
and
for the
king.
Zollner
Can I have a drum roll out there?
Okay, they're about to announce the
2013
homecoming king for Prairie Heights is
Daniel Myers.
Daniel Myers is the homecoming king, and he's number 65 on the football team.
One more drum roll.
He's offensive line and defensive lineman.
2013 homecoming
Here's the homecoming queen,
Alex Messer.
Alex Messer. And congratulations. Alex Messer and Daniel Myers, a defensive and offensive linemen, so congratulations to them.
Locally owned and operated, your Angola Midas is a full-service shop. Not only do we do brakes, we also do oil changes, tires, emissions, alignments, engine diagnostics, starters, alternator bulbs, and factory-scheduled maintenance. Located at 2401 North Wayne Street in Angola. Give them a call at 260-665-3465. Trust the Midas touch.
Welcome back. Halftime 22-14, wrapping up. All the homecoming festivities are done. Prairie Heights leading 22-14. 3 minutes, 40 seconds till the players get back out. We'll try to get some player updates or anything. And we're just talking about the Angola Fair coming up. We'll be going on Saturday and Sunday. And along with Lakeland scores 14-7 in the third quarter. No scores yet from Angola. But we'll check the Twitter feed and keep going. And 22-14 the score. And maybe we can get Ken over here to give us some stats. But I've got Bobby Bloom for... We've got 12 carries for 66 yards for Bobby Bloom. He has one catch for 4 yards. Of course, the big score for Kyler West, he was 3 for 4 for 59 yards and a touchdown, and that was a big pass play right after the interception, Dennis. Tuckerman gets it. Gets the interception. 3 plays later, breaks free, breaks a tackle, and runs in for a touchdown. It looked like we had a shutout there for a while back.
Yeah, again, big offense, right? Big offense. I mean, you're talking about 36 points scored in that second quarter. I can't believe this was a shutout, 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, and then 36 points roll out here in this second quarter. So a couple of key injuries here that seem to be very, very important. I think Brock Baker, after catching that touchdown pass, I'm not sure that he's back out on the field yet. It looked like the trainer had taken his helmet. Listen to this.
He's they had him.
He's back out warming up.
Well, they had him down here on Prairie Heights' side after. Joey Berry's hurt as well, and Bloom's probably going to be out for the game. But here's the thing with Baker. They had him down on the bench, and they looked like he was holding his side around the rib area. So I'm wondering if maybe he had a rib injury or just a little bit sore. We just heard from Ken here in the background talking to the radio that Bloom is trying to walk off his injury. We'll see if they will come back.
Appear to be injured. Yes. We just heard from the Prairie Heights guys that the top 2 running backs are injured here for Prairie Heights. Joe Berry has a wrap on his thigh, and we all saw Bobby Bloom go down with that severe ankle injury. So he's trying to walk it off, but I don't know if he's going to be able to come back. And if they can't sustain any long drives with those running backs in the backfield, I mean, they've already shown that they can't throw the ball all around the field. So this is going to be a very, very interesting second half for the Fremont Eagles. I see Brock Baker's back in the senior circle where he's stretching out, getting ready to go in the middle of the field. So this could be a very exciting second half for the Fremont Eagles.
Yeah, we'll see who steps up for Prairie Heights. Obviously, with all the injuries, they may have to go to a more passing attack. But we'll see if Bloom comes back, number 20. He's having an outstanding game with 2 touchdowns. So far already. They're going to reset the clock. It's at 0, so it's kind of like the 3-minute warning. So we have 3 more minutes till the start of this game, and but let's go over some other stats here for. I already went over the scoring summary. Where's my other? And let's check on Nate Beatty. Let's see how he did. With his first 4 carries, he was actually had 0 yards, but he stepped it up, and on that first drive, it really not changed momentum, but it gave like Fremont some confidence that they could get some offense going against Prairie Heights, and took it down all the way to field, and then they did get. Concordia, Wisconsin, and it was a shootout. It was a 48-42 game, which you saw on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20. We covered train games all year. So under 50 seconds left, and proud to bring you Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20. John Bruni, Drew Kiesbert out today, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the game. Fremont will get the ball first. Has momentum swung enough for Fremont to try tie, but I wonder if they'll even go for 2 if they do get a score. But it's a little bit early. Fremont moved the ball well in the last 2 possessions, got 2 touchdowns. But the other big thing was the penalties. And we didn't talk about the interception by Jake Pelham, but that was a huge interception. It ended up giving Fremont 6 points, along with a big interception by Tuckerman as well. And that set up their 3rd touchdown. It's 22-14, get ready to kick off. Let's see how Prairie Heights responds to momentum kind of swung wide open for Prairie Heights. Kicking off is Johnson. Corey Johnson. Back deep is Nate Beatty. And Drew and John call him Beatty Juice. Kick. Beatty's going to let it bounce. At the 10, he picks up at the 5. Down to the 20. Gets to the outside, and he could go all the way. The kicker, and knocks him out of bounds, but we got a flag.
Flag. We got a flag way back around the 35-yard line. But, man, nice way to start. Looks like Fremont came out of the locker room with that momentum that we talked about, turned it into a long 55-yard return. But it looks like got to be some type of holding back here around the 35-yard line.
And that's not the way that Fremont wanted to start. As we talked about the penalties, they only had 1 turnover, which is that interception, but Prairie Heights had 1 as well we talked about. And that was a huge penalty because they got it. Beatty got to the 40-yard line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 8th penalty. 40, 55.
All that for nothing.
10-yard penalty from the spot of foul.
All right, here we go. Starting the second half in their power I formation left. Hands off to Nate Beatty. No room on the inside. Goes right into the block. Number 60, Ryder Moore, waiting for him, and he loses 2. Somebody's slow to get up.
Right away, so let's take a break with the score. Prairie Heights 22.
So, that's 8 penalties for 76 yards, and that was a huge penalty. Not sure who that is. Is that Beatty, number 11? He's down. And it's unbelievable with these injuries today.
There's a couple of big boys right there. Yeah, it's Beatty. I think it is. Yeah, it is. He's got the tape on his ankles.
And so, did you see Brock Baker in?
Yes, I think Brock Baker is.
Brock Baker is back in. And we see number 20 for Prairie Heights. I think he's taking a knee. Bobby's coming back. Look, he's running in. Bobby Bloom. Bottom of our screen here. You can't see it right now. And Beatty walking off, limping a little bit. Or slow, I should say. So Bobby Bloom back in. Let's see if he's going to give it a go. And Bloom trying to run it off. He seems to be. He might be okay. So some good news for both sides as Bloom seems to be back, Baker's back, and we'll see how Beatty, he has to sit out of play, obviously. We're just starting here in the third quarter, 22-14 the score. Prairie Heights in the lead, and the pistol. Caleb Hayes going to pitch it out to Brock Baker. Baker trying to get to the outside of the 20-yard line, steps out of bounds at the 22. Baker about a 5-yard carry to the 22-yard line. So Baker gets some good yardage, and we'll see if Beatty comes back in.
Yeah, that's makeable 3rd and 8 now. So, good play there by Brock Baker. So now they go into that 5 wide. We thought we might see a lot of this in the second half. They're going to spread these teams out, see if they can guard them man-to-man.
5 receiver set, as Dennis said. Back to pass. Hayes steps up, throws it to Baker just behind him. And he was wide open down the middle, and he could have kept running.
He was right there, too. He was right there. So I don't know what they're going to do here in this situation because Nate Beatty is the punter. And I don't see Nate Beatty coming back out on the field, so I don't know who else is going to be able to punt for him. We're going to wait and see here. Looks like 22 is going back for them. He may do the punt. Hunter Jordan's going to do the punting here. Let's hope he gets a good snap and a good punt to get him out of some bad field position.
Hunter Jordan, and it's going to get a bad bounce for Fremont. Wow.
They're marking him out at the 38-yard line.
Wow. So that's even shorter than what we thought. So it only went about 17 yards. It's a great field position for Prairie Heights. And if you're Prairie Heights, you got to be happy with a 3-and-out by Fremont. And offense looks like it was chugging along, and but with Beatty out of there, we'll see. He seems to be he's standing on the sideline, walking around west, and Bloom's still not in there yet. And it looks like gonna pitch out to number 32. David Rodriguez, the kick returner, getting some time in now. Subbing in for Bloom. They're still working on Bloom's ankle, but that was 8 yards. He had some quick bursts there.
Yeah, junior running back for them. Been here at Prairie Heights for a long time, so he's looking good playing in a reserve role, but he's taking advantage of everything, running off 8 quick yards.
2nd down and 2, 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Back up the middle. That's a Stainer nowhere to go that time. Number 19 for Fremont, Ryan Sickling comes up and gets a good stop and loses a yard, so it's 3rd down and 3. Great job by Sickling. Just got to hold his leg and wouldn't let go.
Tuckerman going in now, calling the play. Tuckerman wide open on that last touchdown pass along the sidelines. I wouldn't be surprised if at the right-hand side of this field, top of your screen, you may see a pass play here to Tuckerman.
Yeah, he's on the right side, as Dennis says. West, he's going to roll off to his left, and he's going to keep it. And he gets a first down into the 25-yard line. First down, Prairie Heights. And is there another player down for Fremont? There's 2 players down.
Hunter Jordan.
And that's Brock Baker again?
No, Hunter Jordan and Austin Maggart.
Oh, my gosh. There's so many players down tonight.
Yep, Austin Maggart and Hunter Jordan ran into each other on the play.
Oh, no. So that does... And one player, it looks like, appears to be getting up. They missed each other. They were trying to miss the Prairie Heights guys, and I think they collided. Is that what we think happened?
Yeah, it looks like they ran into each other full speed, both of them trying to get the quarterback from making that first down.
Maggart's sitting up right now. Good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Got trainers out there taking a minute.
And they have new concussion testing, which is new this year. So that's always got to be mindful when you have collisions like what just happened.
Yeah, boy, that was a big hit, too. Big hit. They hit each other, but he was able to squeak through and pick up that first down. So Prairie Heights, when this is over, they're going to have first and 10 from the 25-yard line. Kyler West was able to pick up that first down.
Now, great news. Both players up and walking off the field, and that is just outstanding. Love to see that. They do have to sit out a play.
Yeah, that's the problem here. On this first down play, you're going to have 2 backup defenders, and the depth at Fremont is always a challenge, so it's going to be very interesting.
So at least they'll have to fill in for 1 or 2 plays maybe. And they put Andrew LaRose coming in, going to play the safety position. Now we got Caston Everidge and Steiner in the backfield. West looking, throws it underneath and throws it out of bounds. All kinds of pressure. Looks like Bryce Schuler comes running in and threw his hands up, which is a good job to distract the quarterback. 2nd down and 10, so that kind of surprised the Prairie Heights passed it there with the injuries, but we'll check and see if those players are going to come back in. Same formation.
Yeah, neither one of them are back in yet.
And 3 backs in the backfield. That's a pitch out to Rodriguez to the right, losing that speed. Baker knocks him out of bounds. And you know when they get to the sideline, Fremont tends to be a little aggressive. That's a 13-yard carry. Rodriguez was a quick burst again.
Boy, he had a whole train of people in front of him. That's the old sweep play that they love. Well, they had a whole train of people going off to the right, and Rodriguez with some fast feet and some quick steps was able to get through there.
You're going to respot it at the 14-yard line. Rodriguez to the left side, trying to get there. But again, Pelham brings him down at the 10-yard line. That was a great defensive stand. Rodriguez with that speed, he got to the outside, but he just allowed him not to go any further and stopped him right at the 10.
Yeah, a couple of good blocks there by Prairie Heights. And the Fremont Eagles need to tighten up here. Boy, I don't know what happened to the rest of our defense. We got 3 starters out right now with injuries. Nate Beatty and Austin Maggart as well.
Yeah, Hunter Jordan walking
it off on the sideline. So
along with Maggart. 2nd down and 5. Oh, and we got a false start. And Rodriguez moved early. But that's what's going to happen when you're playing a new position, when you're playing all the time.
Yeah. Again, excited. Probably had a play called for him, down around the 10-yard line. That's going to back them up. Looks like they're going to be now right around the 15-yard line. So, good break for the Fremont Eagles. It's about time a penalty is not against them, but goes their way.
Absolutely. So now it pushes them 5 yards back, 2nd down and 10. So that penalty going to work out well for Fremont. Let's see how they recover. Going to Rodriguez. And West is out there trying to block. And what? Leskowiak.
Hunter Leskowiak and Brad Owen come in to combine for a 1-yard loss.
Chopped him down there. Like to again thank our sponsors, Best One Tire and Auto Care, Three Sisters, Mulligan's, Mark Chris Motorsports, Computer Station, Average Auto, Terrace Ridge Apartments, Powers Automotive, Mitchell's Menswears, McClatchers, iParts Guy, Sanborn's, and The Shop, and more. 7 minutes and counting. 3rd down, 11. Big play here for the Panthers. Back to pass. West, and Brock Baker had a hold of him. And, oh, what a play by West. Got it to Stainer, but he evaded Baker. Baker could have been a huge sack, but they may go for a field goal. I know that they're in their kicker. It has good range, but looks like they're going to go for it.
He's lining them up for a field goal, looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, they brought in Corey Johnson.
Johnson's kicked a 37-yard field goal this year. And let's see, what is that? What range?
34-yard field goal attempt. Snap
34.
Down, got it up, and it's good.
No good.
Too far to the left. Boy, it's always hard to see that from the booth up here. Always hard to see from the booth as to where that ball is. But they avoided a big opportunity there. So, again, Fremont Eagles dodged a bullet. So we're happy about that. Now they're going to get the offense back out on the field. Nate Beatty's back in the game. Good news.
Yeah, especially when you have 2 of your starters come out on defense for the latter part. It's a great stand by the defense. 22-14, and Fremont was straight out last time. Let's see what they can do with Brock Baker, and it's dropped. With Beatty back in, and looks like number 24, Zach Roble, couldn't come up with the catch. Zach Shepard, who's a tackle machine for the Prairie Heights Panthers, one of the leaders on defense, was right there. Right behind him is Brock Baker, each with over 30 tackles, solo tackles. Throws it underneath. It's Nate Beatty with the catch. 8-yard gain. Now let's give him 8 yards on that. 3rd down and 2. 6.5 minutes left in the third period. The scoring has calmed down a little bit. Like the second quarter was like a pinball machine.
Yeah, 36 points in the second quarter here. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left here in your third quarter as he hands off to Beatty. Linebackers meeting him at the line of scrimmage, waiting for him right there.
Lance Lockemeyer, as Beatty ran right into him. Nowhere to go. And we've got some extracurricular. That's usually been on Fremont.
Then we're waiting for him.
So Fremont again with some terrible penalties in the second quarter. 9 penalties for 91 yards is what I have unofficially. And they're going to have to punt Beatty back in, so he'll be doing the punting. But this is kind of what we thought. We knew this would be a close matchup, and has been just that. Fremont haven't been able to get anything going to get into the Prairie Heights side of the field. Who's back deep? Oh, Rodriguez back deep. And what kind? Bringing him back in. Rodriguez creeping up a little bit. Bad snap. And it's blocked! And it's loose. And the Panthers, or it doesn't matter who comes up with it, a huge special teams play by the Prairie Heights Panthers gives them first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Bad snap, rolled all the way back to him. I don't know what happened on that one, but, impossible to kick when you've got guys on the end of your leg like that. So, big pressure by Prairie Heights on that one. They were coming after him, and special teams comes through again. Now they've got first and goal on the 5, maybe the 6-yard line.
First and goal for the Panthers. And I believe Bobby Bloom back in there. And who jumped? 51. Dead ball. Encroachment. Fremont. 10 penalties for 96 yards. But that's they'll do it's half the distance, so it's first and goal at the 3. Bloom and Baker, huge tackle for a loss of 3 yards.
Man, Brock the Rock Baker came right through middle linebacker blitz. Nobody picked him up, and he dropped him in the backfield. So now again, not a huge loss, but looks like another yard or two behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, so yeah, lost of 3 yards. It's a big play by Baker and Bloom in there so that's great for Prairie Heights to have their leading rusher in here, and looks like he's back out of there, but no, he's still in. Lone setback to the back to the left, and he's in 6 yards. Bobby Bloom, his 3rd touchdown of the game. 28-14 with 5:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Bloom with his 3rd touchdown run. And that sweep has worked out well. And just not enough pursuit out there, and some great blocking by the Panthers.
Yeah, big play for them. Again, having him back in the lineup, I think, gave them a little morale boost, but pretty tough when you're starting your defensive stand on the 6-yard line.
Yeah, you're gonna get points if you're that close. With 5:17 left in 3rd period, Prairie Heights extends their lead. They're now leading 29-14. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
Trusted Dentistry is comprehensive. Receive a complete oral evaluation and treatment options that work for you. Convenient. Dr. Moore and his highly skilled staff provide all treatments in one location with weekend hours and same-day emergency visits. Comfortable. Have a pain-free experience with conscious sedation in a positive environment. Affordable. With low monthly payment plans, you don't have to wait for care you need right now. Trusted Dentistry. Only at Angola Dental Center.
Welcome back. 29-14, that huge special teams play by Fremont, or by Prairie Heights. Set them up at the 5-yard line. 2 plays later, Bobby Bloom puts it in for his 3rd touchdown. And now having Joey Berry, their 2nd leading rusher, they were looking not very good with injuries, and they're going to have to pick it up. They're going to pick it up at the 4-yard line. Beatty at the 5, cuts back to the 10, to 11, cuts back and undercut by Stainer. Gets to the 23-yard line. 5:11 left. Now Fremont, see if they can match Prairie Heights, who only had to go 6 yards sometimes. They're going to need a big play to match the scoring with Prairie Heights. Now they're down 15 again.
Yeah, so the momentum shift, like we had talked about earlier, Trent, is clearly on the sides of Prairie Heights again. They've got the great Mo on their side, so we'll see if the Fremont Eagles can dig deep here and find a way to, manufacture some offense. It all starts with a first down. We just need a couple first downs. There he is.
Roble to the left side and nowhere to go. Stainer and Bentley brings him down. 55, Bentley, what a stop. That's a big loss. 7-yard loss, 2nd down and 17. Beatty is off to Caleb's right side. Watch him up down the middle. He's going deep. And they were going to Roble, but Roble unable to bring it down. And he had Stainer wrapped all around him, but that was just good defense by Stainer.
Personal foul, face mask.
On Prairie Heights.
That's going to be
15-yard penalty. I would think so. Because it would not be a first down, actually. It's second down and, or it would be third down 17, but they might replay the down, though. Could be second down and 2. It's a 15-yard. So, second and 2. That must have happened at the line then.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Second and 2 now. Beatty in the backfield, second and 2.
You got 3 guys in the backfield. Fake, it's a pitch out to Beatty. Beatty to the left side, one-on-one. Close to a first down. I think he's short, though.
Yeah, I think he is short on that one. Boy, he tried to do a little pass play, little pitch play, rather, and looks like it was about a no-gainer there. Good defensive stand there by Prairie Heights, but third and 2 now.
It looks like they may have ran out of bounds right there at third down and 2, so going to have to convert this first down, especially when you have 2 downs to do it. To Beatty right up the middle, and it's cut down by Everidge. He took his legs out.
Yeah, full blitz. I think they had 13 guys in the box. Just bringing everybody.
Extra guys on. Brought 2 guys in, too. Fourth down and 1. Let's see what Coach Maximchuk will do here. Looks like he's leaving his offense, and he wants to get a first down here, the gambler.
Got to get this first down. Got to get this first down. Look at all the guys in the box.
Hayes in the shotgun. Back to pass. And it's a first down, Fremont. And it's stripped!
He dropped the ball.
It's stripped.
Did he get it back? He got it back.
He got it back. First down. Wow.
LaRose with the catch.
Nice strip by the defender. It looks like LaRose could have ran for a while. But he dove on it. But what a gutsy play by Maximchuk.
Yeah, what a throw by Caleb Hayes. Just dropped back and gunned it. Got it right in his belly where nobody else could get to it. Now they're going with the 5 wide again.
LaRose with the curl pattern. Back to pass. No pressure this time. Down the middle. Crossing pattern is Beatty. But only got a couple yards, though. But maybe that's the way they're going to move it tonight. They're going to have to pass it, and that seems to be working so far in this game for them.
Yeah, they've hemmed up Beatty pretty well all night long. They're just trying to get him the ball in space where he can get a chance to use that 4-4 speed.
4 receiver set. 3 to the left. Hayes looking. Oh. Stainer again. That's the second time he dropped an interception. But that's probably why he plays defense.
Yeah, Stainer's all over the field tonight. He's playing well out there. Dylan Stainer, number 15 for Prairie Heights. He's playing all over. Making some plays, but not able to come up with a big turnover.
Yeah, that's okay. It hit right in his hands. The second one did too. He had a nice deflection earlier. 29-14, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And Stainer's blitzing. And Hayes had to get rid of it. A late blitz by Stainer.
Dylan Stainer again making a play in the backfield this time, right in the right in the quarterback's face. Looks like they're bringing in the punt team now.
Yeah, an easy decision by Coach Maximchuk here. Obviously, 4th and 8, you're going to punt it. Still plenty of time left. But they're going to have to get a stop here. Hopefully Beatty will get a good punt because the last punt was pretty poor. We'll see if he gets a good snap. Better snap this time. Still low. Beatty slips. Gets to Rodriguez. Gets it to the 30-yard line. And breaks a tackle. Still on his feet to the 50 to 40. The 30 spin move down to the 33-yard line. Rodriguez spinning, cutting. What a play by Rodriguez. Good running.
Late flag coming in here. thrown all the way back by the referee. No, he says he's picking it up. No flag. He's waving it off. Boy, Rodriguez is fired up tonight. He's really coming hard, trying to make something out of nothing. And, boy, it looks like he was hemmed up 3 or 4 times, hit the spin button, and, was able to pick up another couple of yards.
He's pulling out some Madden moves there. Some Madden 25. 36 yards on the punt return. Thanks, Ken. Ken Fillmore at KPC News on Twitter. Hey, follow us on Twitter at 101 Lakes Network or at Fremont Eagles Football. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast of Fremont Eagles Football and first visit to Prairie Heights this year. Back in there is Bloom, who's got 3 touchdowns tonight. And it's off Rodriguez, but he catches it. And we've got a flag. Looks like a holding Rodriguez. Got a first down and more to the 20-yard line, but it's coming back. But great job by Rodriguez. He almost fumbled it and then caught it and then had a good run, but it's going back.
Looks like it hit him right in the shoulder pad, bounced out, but he was able to hang on to it. He really kicked in the jets, but, boy, that was a holding penalty that was already 3 yards in the backfield. So this is going to end up being a 1st and 23.
He's been quite a weapon on kick return and punt return. He's had some great, and then he filled in for Bloom really well and got some extra yardage there, and they pushed him all the way back to the 48.
Bloom's back.
Bloom still runs back in, so we'll see how he does as the game goes on and see if that ankle stiffens up, and we'll see. And, whoa, Logan Beal!
It's a big hit.
That Rodriguez went backwards again, and Peel, when you don't block him, he's going to create some havoc back there, and he did.
Third down. No, second down. Yeah, boy, I tell you, this drive started out on the Fremont 35. They are all the way back into their own territory at the 47-yard line. This drive is in reverse right now.
Second down and 28. Tyler West now in the shotgun with Stainer in the backfield. 4 receivers set. Back to pass. West looking, scrambling. Going to his left. Throw it short. It's picked off by Laskowski. Laskowia. Spin move to the 50. And just needs this. And let's see. There's a flag all the way down. That may have been after the interception.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a personal foul. A couple of guys going at it over there, but which one did they call it on?
But it looks like Fremont will get the ball. Laskowiak with a huge interception. Second interception for Fremont tonight. Pelham had the first one.
Face mask on Prairie Heights. So that takes them from the 50 down to about 35. If this is the 15-yard, this is going to take the ball from the end of the play. So from the 50-yard line, nifty return by Hunter Laskowiak, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Where are they marking this? Yeah, this should be down to the 35-yard line. Yep, 36-yard line. Definitely a momentum change right there.
Absolutely. And it's all set up by the penalty by Prairie Heights on that hold, where it looks like Rodriguez was putting him into the red zone, down to the 20, pushing back, and Peel with a huge play, set up that interception. Back to pass. Looking. He's scrambling. 55. Alex Bentley brings him down. Second down and 14, a 4-yard loss. Again, good blocking by the offensive line. Just nobody open, and we've got a timeout. Timeout, Prairie Heights. It's 1:11. 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the third period. Prairie Heights leading 29-14. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
Do you have a smashed iPhone or iPad? iParts Guy can fix any cracked iPhone, iPad, or iPod. They sell iPhones, iPads, and so much more. Call Kyle at 260-316-0098. High Part Sky.
Prairie Heights takes their first time out. They have 2 left. 29-14 here in the third period. 1 minute, 11 seconds. Second down and 14. As Hayes had time, but had to scramble when nobody was open. Tried to scramble a bit and did a good job just not trying to force it. And Prairie Heights had some great coverage in their secondary. Let's see if they can get Beatty on a crossing route. Hayes back to pass. Looking to the left side, and he's got Beatty wide open. Makes the catch. Close to the first down. Oh, they said he marked out the 30, but a 10-yard pass play. Third down and 5.
Yeah, nice pass play. Caleb still gunning it all over the field out there. I don't know what happened. Beatty came wide open over there on the far side of the field. He was able to catch it, turned it up, stepped out of bounds right on the line. But, boy, I tell you, it looked like that was going to be open for, yards. He looked like he had some good yak.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he went out before the 35, but they marked him back 5 yards, so he lost a few yards. But 3rd and 5. Fremont looking for first down. Pitch out number 19. Sickley makes a catch. Nice crossing. He's close to the first down. He's going to be short 4th down and 1. Everidge knocks it down, 4th and 1. And 50 seconds left in the third period. Probably get one more play here before the end of the quarter. Obviously, Maximchuk's going to go for it. And we have official timeout. And I don't know if they have like a quarterback keeper, but play. Yeah, the play clock at 8. They're going to call a timeout. They do. 23 seconds. Good call, Dennis. We'll stay here since we're so close to the end of the quarter. It's 23 seconds. And
You had a good point there. If they went 5 wide and let Caleb just run it, let the pocket form around him and pick up that yard, I think he would be okay. Because when they go 5 wide, Prairie Heights is having a hard time matching up.
yeah, you spread him out. Maybe give you a lane to run. Just he has to get a little bit, not quite a yard. Maybe, yeah, a full yard they need. So, but they want to make sure they have the right play. But the Beatty play up the middle is what we may see, but I'm not sure it'll be effective play in this case. The last time on the 4th down they went to LaRose on a curl pattern. He did like a 5-yard curl and was wide open with maybe they'll well, you got to think the cornerbacks will be pressing here with 1 yard. Yeah. So they're going to go, and here comes that Prairie Heights crowd getting into it. 4th down and 1 here with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. 23 seconds left in that third quarter. We'll see what happens. Let's see what they do. Hand off to Beatty. Beatty the first down and more to the left side. And down to the 15. 17-yard line. First down, Fremont.
Nice job, offensive line. Needed 1, picked up 15. Nice job. Good run, Nate Beatty.
Well, I was wrong about that because I thought that play wouldn't work there for Beatty up the middle, and it did work. And they do it again to the left side, collapsed, and nice job by Stainer. Stainer cuts his legs out, and that's the last play of the third period. We're going to have all the fourth quarter action, and this barn burner. 29-14 at the end of the 3. Prairie Heights leading Fremont. We'll have all the fourth quarter action. We return. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on the 101 Links Network, Channel 20, online, 101linksnetwork.com and FremontEaglesFootball.com.
Building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, well into the future. The excitement.
Hi, I'm John Thornton from the Beams Funeral Home in Fremont, Indiana, and we're proud to help support the Steuben County Athletics on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter just getting started, folks. Fremont in the red zone. But the play of the third quarter was the block punt. And then Bloom puts it in at the end of the drive. 2 plays later to make it 29-14. So that is the huge play right now, was that block punt. 29-14, there's your score. Fourth quarter getting ready to start. Second down and 9 here in the red zone. Back to pass. Hayes looking. It's got a man. It's Sickling. Sickling down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, nice pass play. Drilled him again right in the numbers. Looks like a nice 6-yard pickup. Yeah, Caleb Hayes, again, winging the ball all over the field out here tonight. Nice little pickup play. Looked like he had some room to run it, but he decided at the last minute to throw it. Picked up a nice chunk of yards. Nate Beatty through the middle, trying to trap play. Flag, and a big bunch of defenders. The Prairie Heights, as you can hear, the crowd is going crazy over here on the Prairie Heights side with that defensive stop. Holding against Fremont, backs him up yet again.
Holding on Fremont. That's 11th penalty, I believe, for Fremont. Over 100 yards in penalty yards. So now back to the 20-yard line. It brings up third down and 14. So let's see what Fremont does here. Obviously going to go for it if they don't get it here, but let's see if they can get a little bit closer. Caleb Hayes looking. He's got a man open, makes the catch. No, he dropped it.
This is a helmet-to-helmet hit. Late flag, helmet-to-helmet hit. This is going to be a targeting. Hit him right in the face mask with the crown of the helmet. Yeah, he dropped the ball. He looked like he had a chance to come down with it, but, man, he hit him right in the face. Penalty against Prairie Heights. There it is.
So that gives him a first down. Should give him 3rd and 14. That should give him a first down. So they'll get it to the 12. It should be at the 7 or 6, 7 or 6. Well, they're marking it they're marking it 10. So it wasn't a 15-yard penalty. 3rd and 4, and Fremont gets the benefit of that play. I don't understand if it wasn't a 15-yarder. It should have been.
Coach is asking.
That should be a 15-yard penalty. Fremont should have it at the 6. It should be first down. That should be a 15-yard penalty. That is bizarre. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 4, 11:05 left in the fourth quarter, just getting started. Fremont trying to punch it in, make it a one-score game. Big play here. Right to middle. Beatty goes backwards. Average and Stainer right there with a big stop, making a 4th down.
Yeah, boy, they were waiting for him in there, the linebackers. Everidge came clean, got a clean hit on him, picked him up and dropped him right there for no gain. 4th and 4, here they go. They should spread them out, go 5 wide again.
Stainer, another tackle. He's all, like we said, all over the place. Could have had an interception too. 4th and 4. Let's see if Fremont can get this first down and keep the drive alive. 4th and 4. Caleb Hayes fakes it, going towards the end zone. Oh, incomplete. trying to get to LaRose, who was wide open. He just overthrew him. And the Panthers a big fourth down stand.
Yeah, big defensive stand that time. Well, I thought they should have spread them out there and went 5 wide. They've been doing well with that play all night long. That formation gives them all kinds of problems. But when they leave those linebackers inside and they give them the chance to blitz, boy, he got pressure in his face. I think that's what caused him to throw a bad pass that time.
Yeah, and they get the yardage on third down. So now at the 9-yard line, Prairie Heights with the ball. And they hand it off to Bloom. Got about 2 yards. Second down and 8. And Prairie Heights going to probably keep it on the ground, I imagine, especially after the last play was the interception last time they had the ball.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago in this contest, 29-14, just trying to get some, sustain a nice long drive here, eat 6, 7, 8 minutes off this clock, I'm sure is what they're looking for. So, again, their running backs are a little banged up, so we'll have to wait and see what they call here. But Bobby Bloom with that, high ankle spray, white tape on it, he's easy to pick out.
Right up the middle of Stainer. And Fremont, get it! It's Brock Baker!
He rolled right out of his hand. B-Rock, the Rock Baker, takes it right out of his hands, strips the ball, and returns it for a touchdown. Doing it on offense and defense. He caught the first touchdown, scores the third touchdown on defense. Unbelievable. But I am not exactly sure what happened on that play. Can't wait to see the replay.
He just stole it from him and just ran to the house. And talk about a critical play. Unbelievable. Wow. It's 29-20. The extra point is good. And now back to a one-score lead. So who we thought that Fremont was in trouble here, and they just take it in for 6. Unexpected play.
Yeah, unexpected play, boy. That took the wind out of the sails on the Prairie Heights team. Talking about the Big Mo, clearly on the side of Fremont now. This fans over here are stunned. The fans are just stunned over here on the Prairie Heights side. You can't hear anything anymore compared to what we had earlier in the game. So it's going to be very exciting to see what happens in this next 9 minutes and 33 seconds.
And it's just almost like the gas will. I'm not saying right now, but a little bit. Some of the gas went out of the stadium. Just it's like whew, everyone was so shocked, I think. And Baker, unbelievable play. I almost feel like that was like a dust up when Bugs Bunny would get in it with somebody. There's a pile up, and he always kind of snuck out. That's what Brock Baker did. He just came out with the ball for 6, and everybody didn't see it. So Logan Peel, 9:33 left in the fourth quarter. And Rodriguez, dangerous return man at the 20 to the 30, all the way to 40. I don't think I kick it to him anymore.
Boy, I tell you what, man, he came up there and he was flying. He was flying. A regional qualifier on the hurdles last year. And, he has definitely got some wheels, so he definitely picked up a good 20, 22 yards on that kickoff return.
Yeah, it was like a good athlete, obviously, and been playing well on the kickoff and punt return and stepping up here and playing in for injured Joey Berry, who was in crutches with his leg heavily wrapped down below our screen here. And right up the middle, it's Stainer. And they give the ball to Stainer immediately, and now Stainer has it with 2 hands, not letting the Fremont defenders take it away, but a nice carry for Stainer for about 7 yards.
Boy, I tell you what, he looked like he had some room over there on that left side, and Hunter was hanging on for dear life. He did get him and got him down to the ground, but, boy, big gain on first down, picking up 7 yards.
And that shows you the confidence that Coach Royer has in Stainer to give him the ball immediately after he fumbled it. Or not really fumbled it, but had the ball taken away. Pitched out to Rodriguez and trying to pursue to him. And we got another flag. And he gets a first down, but I believe this will probably come back Rodriguez, first down. And I believe it's going to be holding on Prairie Heights.
Well, that's the tough part about that sweep play. When you run that sweep play, if you don't get in position, they're blitzing their cornerbacks on that sweep play. And if you grab that guy and you get some jersey, there's only two people out there, and it's you and the guy you're holding, and the ref is standing right there. So they're easy, an easy call for them. They see the holding every time on that sweep play.
So that'll stay second down, and wow. Down to the 38-yard line. And what Fremont's doing, their cornerback's doing a good job. They're setting the edge and making that's what you got to do on a sweep. Make them go wider to get outside. And looks like Barry's going to keep it. And another flag.
Penalty right there.
Another holding on Prairie Heights. 21. Eichler was personal foul on Fremont. Didn't see that. Didn't see that, folks. Sorry. So personal fouls are 15 yards, just so I'm clear. Because earlier it wasn't. That's 12 penalties for Fremont. I don't know what I didn't see it. So the refs have been busy tonight, haven't they?
I tell you, that's over 120 yards of penalties on 12 or 13 penalties.
That's 13. Just got a text from Drew Kiesbert, says go Eagles. 13 penalties. The referees are going to have to ice their arms. They're throwing flags so much. Get the ice out. The refs are going to need them after the game. That's going to be a false start on the Panthers, I imagine. 29-21, and this is a big drive here. Fremont has to stop them.
Yeah, Fremont's one score away from tying this ball game up. They need to get a big stop here. Their defense, this drive just backed up to a 1st and 15. This would be a great place to make a defensive stand.
First down and 15. Up the middle, Stainer. Nice stutter step move, but maybe got 4 yards. 8-15. Second down and 11. But Stainer now getting the majority of these carries on this drive.
Yeah, just keeping the ball in the middle, right? Trying to get it covered up with two hands. He's got both hands around the ball and just kind of running in between the tackles, just trying to find some yards.
Now this might be a way to keep Bloom a little healthier. You can see, I don't know if you can see his shoe, but it's heavily taped here. He's the deep tailback. And it's a pitch out to Rodriguez. And may have another hold there. Rodriguez gets to the outside. And there's another flag again.
2 more flags on this.
Oh, my gosh. It's another hold or block in the back.
Guys are getting tired by this time of night. They stop moving their feet and start moving their hands. So, you're getting called for a lot of penalties here that normally you wouldn't see in the first couple of quarters because now they're just tired and they're running full speed trying to get out there, get in front of the defense. The defense knows what's coming, and, they're just hanging on to the jerseys a little bit too much.
And that would have been close to another first down, but it's just been another holding. That's like 3 holding calls on this drive. But it's good news for Fremont, as Fremont had their own kind of boneheaded penalty on a personal foul. 44-yard line. It is second down and 20. So Prairie Heights I'm going to have to get it to your close. They get 2 plays. They get a little bit closer to, obviously, a 4-down territory unless they don't move the ball at all. But they haven't had much success passing the ball. Pitches it out to Bloom. Bloom cuts him off to the out of bounds. Nice tackle by Jared Eichler. But great yardage. Maybe 13-yard carry. as Kyler West with a nice pitch on the option.
Yeah, it picks up a quick 12 yards there. They run it all the way to the sideline, and then right at the last minute, he got a little cut back inside, and Bloom looks like he picked up about 12. 3rd and 8.
And Prairie Heights has 11 penalties. So that's. I told you their arms are sore. They need to ice them. Maybe their elbows. Ice the shoulders and elbows after throwing all these flags. Pitch out to Rodriguez again. Look at that pursuit by Fremont. He tries to cut back to the other side. What a block by number 72. Rodriguez picked up and thrown down at the 15-yard line. 1st down. Rodriguez, change of pace going back the other side. What a play.
Man, they stuffed him on the inside. Logan Peel, Dossett, a host of defenders were there waiting for him. And boom, he spun out of it somehow and reversed field and picked up another 1st down.
I think that was Michael May with outstanding block on one of the Fremont Eagles. It was one of those booyah blocks, and that's a 1st down for Prairie Heights. Thank you. Prairie Heights setting us up here with a Snicker bar. Thanks, Prairie Heights. It's 1st and 10. The ball's at the 16th, so Prairie Heights knocking on the door here, pitching it out to Bloom. Look at them set the edge. They're trying to cut back. Logan Peel pulls them backwards, and he spikes them. And they call a personal foul, and Bloom is hurt. Peel throws him down. Body slammed him. But it was about, to be fair, it was probably right when the whistle was blown, so I don't think it was intentional. But more like a wrestling body move there. But my non-biased opinion is
Smart move for the coach, pull him out of the game.
They did.
Smart move for the coach, pull him out of the game, let him cool off for a minute. Tempers are flaring here on both sides of the field tonight. There's the personal foul. Now we're looking at, what do we have? 1st down, 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. So they do have a chance to pick up a 1st down here even before they get to the end zone.
I think it was just it was kind of boom boom because he picked him up.
Second down, sorry, second down.
It shouldn't be 2nd down.
It should be 1st down.
Personal fouls on the defense. If he 1st down,
They were not. It's not 15 yards either. Okay, it's 2nd down and 6. So there's all kinds of confusion. And it's up to Stainer. And Brock Baker brings him down from behind. I don't know. Do you think that was a little excessive for Peel or?
Yeah, a little excessive there. You know, you got to keep under control. I know you're frustrated, but you got to, just stay in the game, stay in the game, stay in the game.
They're down in 6.
Yeah, only down 1 score, right? Only down 1 score. You got to stay in the game. Down to 5 minutes here. 5 minutes.
Look, if Fremont holds them here, they could get the ball back and have time to score. Let's see what they do. West is going to keep it. He's got some blockers, and he gets out of bounds. And he did not. No, he only got a yard, maybe.
Field goal makes this a 2-score game. Field goal makes this a 2-score game from here, and they are down around the 10-yard line. He did get out of bounds, which stops the clock with 4:55 to go here in the 4th quarter. Looks like they're going to be. Are they bringing in the field goal unit? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Got a great kicker here in Corey Johnson. Yeah, so, this would be a chip shot for him.
He's missed one earlier, about a 33-yard field goal. But this could make it a 2-possession game here. When Fremont can get a block on it. He got a block. He got a piece of it.
He did get a piece of it.
Number 3, Laskowski.
Is having a game tonight.
Laskowski got a piece of it. And Fremont will get the ball back, and they can tie the score up with a score and a 2-point conversion.
And the momentum shifts yet again. The momentum shifts again. 4:51 left, 29-21. You're one score and a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Now, here's the problem. They got the ball on the 20-yard line. They've got 80 yards between them and where they want to go. Each team has 2 timeouts left, and both teams are tired. You can just see it on their faces. Both teams are tired.
And the defense, that big touchdown, is only points for Fremont. Back to pass. Hayes fakes it. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to unload it. And underthrown. Picked off by Levi Tuckerman. Once again, his second interception of the game on the first pass play from Hayes. Trying to get to Laskowiak. And underthrew him again. And unfortunately, a turnover for Fremont.
Yeah, that time Hunter tried to do a little bit too much, or Caleb, rather, tried to do a little bit too much. Put that ball up for grabs. He had a nice pass out there, but he was, that guy was covered low and covered high. So, again, with that safety over the top, he was able to undercut the play and, play the ball instead of the man. And, unfortunate turnover with 4:43 left.
Yeah, it's a second turnover for Fremont tonight. Prairie Heights with 3. They're going to Rodriguez. Baker trips him up. Look at him go. And some hard hitting by both teams. This has been one heck of a game, Dennis. One heck of a game. Both teams playing really hard.
Ice packs for everybody after this game.
Rodriguez. Oh, Rodriguez. He was woozy getting up. He may have. Rodriguez banged up, and he looked wobbly coming off, and you hope that's not a, just shaken up, not a head injury. And they got to go through the concussion test, I'm sure, which is new this year in high school. They'll have to pass that. But there's a lot of both sides banged up. Prairie Heights has taken a blunt of it too with Bloom and now Rodriguez, who's been a real spark plug for them tonight. 1st and 10. He did get a first down, though. And it looks like Corey Johnson jumped early. And the penalty bug continues as the referees are getting their workouts with their shoulders and their elbows.
Yeah, they're going to need ice, too, after all these flags. I don't know if I remember a high school football game with this many flags. This is an incredible, incredible night.
I think that's we're close to 30 by both teams. I don't know. I think we have 25 at least. Yeah, I was right, 25. Prairie Heights with 12. And it looks like Stainer brings him down. And when you got a county rivalry, it's going to be a little chippy,
He's slow hitting up. Uh-oh, he's down. He's down.
Who's down? Now Stainer's down. Unbelievable.
Stainer's been a rock all night long in the inside of this Prairie Heights team.
Oh, and he falls down. He's trying to get off the field. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. He's holding his shoulder. He's grabbing his arm. Wow. I gotta hope Stainer's gonna be okay, but geez, this is just.
He should have stayed on the field. He could have got his team a timeout, a little extra rest. But no, he did. He struggled to get off the field, but Stainer's off. And looks like they're winding the clock with 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter.
Stainer's like a tough kid running off the field like that. Hope he's going to be okay. 2nd and 15. And the handoff to Bloom. And Bloom tackled by number 19, Ryan Sickling, who tripped him up. So that brings up 3rd down and 11. And this Fremont going to call a timeout. Their first timeout. Trying to give themselves time. Oh, there's a second timeout. 3:15. So, well, you have to get a stop here on 3rd down, obviously. Set up, and then they'll probably go for it on 4th down, I would think. Prairie Heights being that close. Or they may want to try to drop them deep.
Scoreboard showing 4th and 11. Is it 4th down or 3rd down?
Well, if you go by the the chain gang, it says third down. The chain says third down. Because Stainer ran first, then Bloom, and then because Rodriguez came out. Let's see if Rodriguez is okay. He came off the field wobbly. Stainer's still out. It's just been it's one of the crazy night for injuries.
It's fourth because
Rodriguez got a first down. Rodriguez got the first down.
Oh, he did get the first?
Yep.
Okay, because I thought Rodriguez ran, then Stainer, then Bloom.
Then Bloom, yeah. Rodriguez still out. Bloom in the backfield with Average back to pass. Throws underneath and nobody there. As Kyler West looking for Johnson. Corey Johnson, and the ball went incomplete, so the clock does not run. So let's see what Prairie Heights does here on 4th and 4th down and 11. And let's see, Prairie Heights is going to go for it here. 4th and 11. And Prairie Heights is going to call a timeout. Now we can hear we can hear the Prairie Heights coaches. They're talking about maybe kicking a field goal here, and they're trying to see where the ball is going to be spotted if it's missed.
Yeah, so again, not a big gamble in that case. It would only give up 14 yards. So they can move the ball 14 yards deeper by going for the field goal, even if they don't make it. We're going to see what the ref tells them here. Maybe a pooch kick here. I don't know. But the coaches are fired up down there in this huddle, so we'll see Prairie Heights what they call.
3:09 left, 29-21. What's that?
Can't run it out. So
You can't run out of field goal. The Fremont can't run it out is what they're saying. But Fremont will try to maybe block it like they blocked the last field goal, which would have put that game out of reach, possibly.
51-yard field goal.
51-yard field goal.
52-yard field goal.
Beatty's
going back like he's going to be able to get it.
Kick is up and short. It's short. No good. He almost made it, though. That would have been one heck of a field goal. Johnson 0 for 3, blocked once, but he's got one heck of a leg.
Yeah, he didn't miss that by much. It looked like he missed it by maybe 5 yards.
But Fremont, again, stands. The big stand by Fremont. They get the ball back.
Yeah.
Better field position now.
Yeah, the most important thing, they've got one timeout, 3 minutes, 2 seconds left on the clock, and only down by one score. So this is the momentum change. They backed them up 14 yards. That's very important here. They backed them up 14 yards. They get the ball at the 20, so they've got 80 yards in front of them.
Bloom is a safety. He may want to attack him with his ankle being sore. Going with 5 receivers set. First and 10.
Post.
Ball spotted at the 25. Throw it underneath. Caught by Sickling. Sickling to the 30-yard line. Close to a Fremont first down. Clock stops.
First down. Yeah, they're going to play a little bit soft. Look at this. They just took Peter out, or Bloom out, and put him in Rodriguez.
Rodriguez must be doing better. He got knocked out for a couple plays. Throw it toward the sideline, going to Beatty. Not on the same page there. Second down and 10. 2 minutes, 39 seconds here. Fremont looking for a game-tying drive here. They did it earlier at the end of the second quarter. Fremont's been hanging around here. It looks like Prairie Heights had a couple opportunities to make this a two-possession game. They haven't been able to do it. Caleb Hayes. Nice catch. Oh, Sickling almost had it. Also LaRoche wide open as well.
Well, I tell you, there's some room to throw that ball around in there. They went back to the well one too many times on that one. But 3rd and 10 here. Caleb barking out the call here from the coaches. Lines him up with one blocker in the backfield with him, and he's got 4 wideouts, 2 and 2. Snaps the ball, looks, sets his feet. He's got LaRose. Oh, and he threw it over his head. Over his head.
All right, it's 4th down and 10 here. And obviously,
who's going to get the penalty?
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised we haven't had a penalty in a while. So,
25 penalties.
But I think you got to get the ball to number 11 here. He's your playmaker. You got to get him the ball here on 4th down, because even if you don't make it, at least he has an opportunity to break it even more or longer. 4 receivers set. He's got trips to his right. Caleb Hayes looking. He's going to scramble. Throws it. He's got LaRose at the 45-yard line. 1st down, Fremont. What a play on 4th down.
He's got a guy draped around his waist, and he still connects for a 15-yard pass. 2:22 on the clock. 2 minutes, 22 seconds, and a Fremont 1st down.
What a play by Caleb Hayes. Hayes, great elusiveness just to get enough on the ball to get it to LaRose. 1st and 10, the ball at 45. Looking, ball's collapsing, throws it away. Ball at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 10. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Wow, the pocket was collapsing there, and Hayes did a good job getting rid of it. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, smart move from the senior, just to throw that ball away. It looked like he had nowhere to go. Collapsing around him was the pocket. Defense was coming in on him, so he just dumped it off. Now he's got bunch formation at the top of the screen. LaRose at the bottom of the screen. He rolls that way, throws out. And he's got Sickling again for a 22-yard pass.
Sickling gets it at the 32-yard line. 14-yard pass play. Another Fremont 1st down. And the Eagles driving here. Under 2 minutes left to play in this game. Clock's running again. Hayes. Wide open is Beatty. Beatty makes the catch. That's about a 5-yard pass play. Fremont only has 1 timeout left. And they got 90 seconds left. Going to have to go for 1st downs, and they had to dump it underneath. Towards the end zone. I think he was going Laskowiak. He's looking, but Beatty was running on the sideline. That was more a little bit towards the middle.
Yeah, that's the play they scored on, right? That was the play they scored their 2nd touchdown on, where he takes Beatty down the sideline and just lofts it up for him, lets him run underneath it. A little bit of wind tonight, so I think that wind has actually kind of switched directions. It's hard to tell up here in the booth.
Ball at the 29-yard line. Hayes trying to get a 1st down, and they do right there. Sickling goes backwards, and he may have lost the 1st down for Fremont. So let's see what Fremont does. It's 4th down and 1. So are they going to call a timeout? Maximchuk does call a timeout. 4th down and 1.
4th down and 1. Good timeout from the Fremont side. Let's take a breath here for just a minute. But 4th and 1 when we come back. 1 minute and 3 seconds. 29-21. You're watching the 101 Lakes Network here on Channel 20.
Unbelievable. 1 minute, 3 seconds. Unbelievable. So, what do we got here? What are you thinking on play here for Fremont to get a 1st down?
Yeah, I would do the 5 wide and, 3 slants and 2 curls. 2 curls on the outside, 3 guys slanting on the inside. Hopefully there's some room open right over the middle. He's going to have time to take about 1 step and dump that ball off because Prairie Heights is coming after him.
Well, the last time they had a 4th down play, they went to the pass, and it was incomplete, and that's when they were in the red zone. They were able to score a couple plays later on defense. Let's see what they do now. Looks like you're right, Dennis. They're going to go spread them out. And maybe Hayes will keep it, but he's not normally a scrambler. 4th down and 1 with 1 minute, 3 seconds. Here's the play. He's got to keep it right at the middle. First down, Fremont. Good call, Dennis.
Good call. He did do the quarterback keeper out of the 5 wide. Plenty of room on the inside. He hustles the troops back up to the line. 59.4 seconds to go here. And he's got, again, 4 wide with he's got Rabel in the backfield with him. Snaps the ball, takes a look. He's got Beatty going deep for him. Double covered and picked off. Picked off in the end zone. Double coverage.
Levi Tuckerman, 3 interceptions. What a game for Levi Tuckerman. And one heck of a game, and that's it. That's going to do it.
Yep, that's going to do it right there, buddy. Man, what an effort from the Fremont Eagles tonight. Proud of those guys. They fought and fought and fought. Got to clean up the penalties and the mental mistakes. But, these guys have a chance to, have at it again next week. It is going to be an amazing, finish here to the season with these Fremont Eagles.
Fremont has 1 timeout left. But they will not stop the clock. And now Fremont does take a timeout. Well, maybe they don't. 2nd down and 10. So we'll probably get 1 play. And that'll do it. So Prairie Heights on their homecoming night hold off the Fremont Eagles 29-21, and one heck of a game by both teams. Prairie Heights now 3-3 in the conference, or 3-2 in the conference, and 3-3 overall. Fremont falls to 1-4 in the conference and 2-4 overall. They'll be at Eastside next week, and Prairie Heights will be traveling to Angola, and that's a game we'll be doing on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll do our Powers Automotive Players of the Game and iParts Guy Play of the Game when we return. You're watching Fremont Eagles Football, 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20, FremontEaglesFootball.com.
Doesn't your house deserve a makeover? Time to go to Sanborn's. Sanborn's has a wide selection of flooring, furniture, bedding, living room, and accessories. You can shop comfortably under our beautiful 24,000 square feet of showroom. Mull over our dining room or bedroom sets. Take a rest in one of our therapeutic chairs. Lay down on one of our mattresses. All here at Sanborn's. Sanborn's also has appliances, refrigerators, stovetops, washers, and dryers. Our patio furniture will look great on your porch. For over 42 years, Sanborn's has been a family-owned business. Sanborn's, for your home. Auto Care is your full-service auto care provider. Best One Tire and Auto Care does more than rotate your tires and change the oil. They can repair your brakes, fix an electrical issue, or the heating or air conditioning system, and so much more. Our friendly customer service team is ready to assist you and get your vehicle back on the road. Best One Tire and Auto Care is located on North Wayne Street in Angola.
Is building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, well into the future.
Hi, I'm John Thornton from the Beams Funeral Home in Fremont, Indiana, and we're proud to help support the Steuben County Athletics on the 101 Lakes Network, Channel 20.
All right, welcome back. It's 29-21 is the final score as Fremont Eagles fall to the Prairie Heights Panthers, and
there's a lot of penalties, but a lot of different, momentum shifts, back and forth, turnovers. Kind of a sloppy game, lots of big plays, though. But both teams got to be pleased with their performance, and a lot of injuries, too. So what's your take on that game?
Well, I tell you, this was a hard-hitting game, hard-fought, a lot of injuries. Going to be a lot of guys with ice bags on the way home. I'm telling you, all day tomorrow, there's going to be guys that are icing up because this is a hard-fought game. Both teams played their heart out, 29-21. Trent, what do you think your play of the game would be?
Well, our play of the game for Prairie Heights was a 47-yard touchdown pass from Tuckerman. Levi Tuckerman, who had one whale of a ball game, and we might be hearing more of him in the player of the game, but because he had 3 interceptions. But that 47-yard touchdown was a big play. It gave him that 3-touchdown lead that Fremont just could not recover from. That's my play of the game for Prairie Heights and play of the game for Fremont.
Probably the play of the game for Fremont was Brock Baker ripping that ball away at the 6-yard line and turning that into a quick 6. I don't even know what happened on that play. All of a sudden, we're watching a pile up, and all of a sudden he comes out with the ball, takes it to the house, and they quick put up the touchdown sign. So that got them back to within one score, right? 29-21. And they just could never get the ball back down into the red zone. When they did, here at the end of the game, they were unable to convert. But that was definitely the play of the game for Fremont.
That is the iParts guy play of the game, or we actually did 2 tonight. 2 specials since we had a county rival tonight. We usually would only do Fremont. But now we have the Powers Automotive players of the game. And for Prairie Heights, we're going to give it to Levi Tuckerman, who had the big touchdown reception we talked about, and 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions and the touchdown. Here's Dennis has the player of the game for Fremont.
Player of the game for Fremont caught the first touchdown pass, Brock Baker, the Rock Baker, and then defensively making stops all night long, throwing his body around. Ripped the ball out of Blum's hand and took it to the end zone for a second touchdown. So 2 touchdowns on the night. Player of the game would be Brock the Rock.
So there you have it. Powers Automotive players of the game. Levi Tuckerman for Prairie Heights and Brock Baker for Fremont. And for Prairie Heights, like we talked about earlier, we'll be traveling to Angola next week, and that's the next game that we will have, as we'll be split up again next week, as you'll see John and Drew for the Fremont game at Eastside, and I'll be back doing the Angola game against Prairie Heights. And that's a final score here from Hubert Klein Field. Prairie Heights Panthers victorious against the Fremont Eagles, 29-21. Thanks, Dennis Carey, for filling in tonight.
Thanks, man. It's been a blast. Love it.
And thanks to Tim Carey for doing the camera tonight. I'm Trent Lewis. Good night, everyone.
The excitement is building here at Cameron Memorial Community Hospital as we start our new facility, Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, well into the future.
Do you have a smashed iPhone or iPad? iParts Guy can fix any cracked iPhone, iPad, or iPod. They sell iPhones, iPads, and so much more. Call Kyle at 260-316-0098. iParts Guy.
Locally owned and operated, your Angola Midas is a full-service shop. Not only do we do brakes, we also do oil changes, tires, emissions, alignments, engine diagnostics, starters, alternator bulbs, and factory-scheduled maintenance. Located at 2401 North Wayne Street in Angola. Give them a call at 260-665-3465. Trust the Midas touch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching 101 Lakes Network Channel 20 online at 101lakesnetwork.com.